Hello, happy Saturday, happy weekend. We're going to do happy home paradise designing as well as our usual island shenanigans. Welcome to the stream. I was pausing because I was going through and saving some VODs of previous streams in the last couple of weeks, and they have been muted in the past two streams for music that Pretzel Rocks claims is like okay to use. So I'm gonna have to look into that, maybe look into an alternative. It did prompt me to put it in a YouTube channel, but I'm using this for Twitch, not YouTube, so I don't know what they've changed in their arrangement. So Pretzel was useful for that intro right now, but I think I'll just turn it off for now. And yeah, we last streamed some Porsche. That was a lot of fun. Unexpected plot twists. Not really plot twists, I know, I'm sort of over dramatizing it, but it's always entertaining. So I look forward to doing more of that. It won a poll between Happy Home Paradise and that. So now we're going on to the other one, which is Animal Crossing with Happy Home Paradise. What else is there to say? We are nearly in spring. In terms of Animal Crossing anyway. A couple more weeks of snow on the ground. I don't know if it melts dead on the 1st of March or if it will be before or something like that. But B-May, welcome. Hi. Oh, that emote is so cute. How are you? I better get this switch to not fall asleep. But yeah, so I keep forgetting to put my Twitter polls with the actual time scale that it needs to be. It defaults to 1 day. So I was like, oh, what should we play later? And then after the poll ended, or after I started streaming, more people voted for Animal Crossing, but I had already had a majority for Porsche, so that's why we played Porsche last time. But it's Animal Crossing Day. I've been having fun. I've made a couple of changes to Solarium. I've added another bridge, another incline. Started rearranging a few things. Slowly the winter stuff decor is going. We'll have to maybe do some more of that today. And I've been doing a lot of designing in Happy Home Paradise, because I think last time I streamed it, we did like the start of the DLC, so I did, I don't know, four places there. And then since then I've done like 10, including the school and the cafe. So that's exciting. So let's jump into it. Oh, big rest under blanket to avoid the cold. Understandable. You love both of the games, good. Yes, they are the chill half of this channel. The other half being the more sort of RPGs, Skyrim and Mass Effect, the more fun with fun with violence kind of games. But yeah, so as long as we never strayed too far into either, because I feel like when we play too many chill games, something's missing. If I don't play enough chill games, something's missing. So it's that happy medium we're looking for. But these games are definitely very cozy for winter. I've been okay. It's been quite a busy work week, so I'm happy just to take some time to do. Yay, hello.
Cypher Oneheimer, my 30 love.
Thank you so much for that 14 months resub. God, over a year. Thank you so much for being here, Jay. So what's Marina doing? Now, I've changed the island a little bit, and I'll explain the reason once we get into it. It's the start of a process, obviously. I haven't changed it dramatically, but I have started messing with the infrastructure a little bit. Because there's an area of the map where there was like, I can't even remember seeing villagers there, and I think it was because they couldn't get there easily. I mean, it's also an area which doesn't have any villager houses. So that's why I added the things that I did. So I'll show that off. And later on we'll go to the Happy Home Paradise Islands, so I can show you, not like, we won't go visiting each of the places I've designed, I can show you the pictures, but we may choose a couple to visit. Because that is a bit of a time suck, because you have 5 people on the beach that you could possibly recruit to have a vacation home. And then if the person you choose then is replaced by someone else who looks interesting, you can get stuck in that. And I was kind of about to finish, like I'd done like, I don't know, 3 or 4 houses, and I was like, right, this will be my last one. And I clicked like go to work, and then Lottie was like, oh hey, let's design a cafe. So I designed an entire cafe. And then I was like, but I still want to do the villager. So I felt like I was in the grip. But it's Saturday, and KK's in Plaza. That'll be interesting. We can hop into a concert later. Have a fun day. I will. Today I have been thinking about more emotes that we need for the channel. So today I was tinkering in Photoshop a little bit, but it was more of a planning stage because I didn't have my tablet with me, and that is required for the actual art. So watch this space. There was no way I was going to get new emotes ready for this stream. But I'm working on them in the background. All right, what do we got? Luna. So that's a standard email that can go. Not email, literal mail. Special delivery for Snackling. I had the most amazing dream the other night. You and I co-owned a very hip housewares boutique, and business was booming. This was our best-selling item. Should we make this dream a reality? Till we dream again, Julie. I spent 300,000 bells on this car, on this luxury car, and it's a good thing I had those bells because I was lucky to get a good turnip price. So I sold turnips for like 120k, and I'd made a few more by selling. I was making, what was it? There's a DIY item that uses iron that sells it for more than just selling iron, which is, what is it? This big, this thing. So if you make a bunch of these, it uses up iron and sells for more than the iron by itself. So that was pretty good. So I sold a bunch of those and got myself some money, but it's all gone again. So this car I had to buy, look. Where is it? First, let's see what our presents are. Luna. Julian. Got me a fan, great. So this is the one we had on the stream where we did the luxury, was it the movie star house? And we had this outside, so it was finally available in Nooks. So I was like, well, I can't not buy it. But also rip my bank balance. What else did we get? Oh yeah, and then I just bought Carnival Mask, which is one of the seasonal items that are on right now. So we'll take the car to Cyrus on Halves Island and see what designs are available for the car. But if it was just in one colour, that's also fine. And then I got gifted these by different villagers because what happened was I finally bought the chocolates for, that's actually quite cute, but from the Happy Home DLC, and you can invite your villagers by giving them the souvenir. They go on the island, and then if you start working, you can then design a house for them, which is how I got to design Julian's house. Because I've said before that one of the reasons that I want to keep Julian around is because his house is cool. But if he already has a vacation home now, I don't need to worry as much, if that makes sense. Wait, why am I not on full screen? There we go. So first of all, so if I zoom in, yeah, this top left area where we've got a cafe and things like that, nobody was really going to. And before, we only had these inclines up on the left. So I've added another incline up from this direction, and I've also built a bridge here. So I'm hoping this combination of things helps with the like flow of people. I've added some custom paths. I know that villagers follow pathways. I don't know how much they follow the custom designs, because obviously you can use custom floor designs for decoration. So there'll be single ones dotted around as well as pathways. So I don't know if they follow them. We may have to put a more permanent path. But as it is now, this is what Stellarium looks like. And we can go see it in person. But a few other things that I've been doing is I put my money trees back here. Can I walk along? No. And what I've done obviously is just put like a little shrub or something here that I can dig up and plant when I'm done with the area. Now, the thing that I need to test, wait, did I not like do it right? Why can't I get through? Let me try on this side. I only did this yesterday, so of course, oh, I need to cover up the hole, that's why I couldn't see. But yeah, so I'm not sure if it's going to work yet, but I'm trying it. And with the roses around the outside, I need to know if the money will fall backwards. I think this is going to be incorrect. I think I'm going to have to clear the front so that the money can land safely and not disappear. So yes, work in progress. But you can see I'm doing some changes because it didn't make sense that I would run all the way to the right hand side of the island to get the money and then come back. Spend it. so this is where they live, and then I have one extra big tree just for decoration, I guess, or for in the hope that it will become a decorated tree when winter rolls around again. But I think we need to deal with some of these flowers. We need to put them not down the front. But I hope everyone is well. Oh, now that I know what I did on this side, let's plant this bush again. So we can get our money off the tree and find a new money spot. Okay, so that is fine. These two kind of will overlap, but that I think is okay. I can live with that. Let me plant these behind these trees. That's the best. Okay, and then this one, in theory, should be okay because it'll have 1, 2, and 3. And then this one will have 1, 2, and 3. So I think it'll take some testing, but I'm also worried that I'll just lose 10,000 bells from the testing, but it's okay. In fact, this only needed the side and the front, so I think I can safely put this here. I think it's fine now. So let me now add... It's weird that it didn't let me jump over when I tried to move. Anyway, here we go. Hello KK, and he has faithfully watching him Maple and Fang. I'm curious now what the other villagers would want as their holiday homes. Like, what does Fang want? I feel like he might want a wintry one because he has the little snowflake sweater. Nope, nothing here. Also the bell vouchers are working. I cleared out a bunch of Nook miles to take me down below the 100,000 miles mark. That took a while. I was standing there redeeming bell vouchers But it helped me out. So what do we got? Nothing. Cool. Alright, new items today. Nothing. Alright, so these are a different design every time. I can't remember if I have this one, I'll have to check. This is like a rainbow type one. The one I got today I think was a purple one. Yes. So the other one I have in stock is... a gold one. Right, so I need the rainbow one. Sweet, that's that sorted. So we'll go... I'll do all the shopping first. And then we can look around the island and then go to work. Given that we can fly directly from halves to work, one of the things I've been doing lately is to fly from work to halves because you can get items there. So I kind of figured the most efficient route was to go to work first, do some stuff, and then buy some items and bring them back to halves directly and then go home. We might have to do the opposite today. One of the issues with the DLC though is because the way my memory works, I'll know I've used an item, but now that it's the DLC, I'm like, but do I have it on my island or not? So I need to check whether I have this here. I mean, it's cheap enough that I can buy it anyway. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll buy it. It'd be funny if I had two right halves and not the left half. And also this, I want another one of these. Because I want a rainbow version. Either way, I know there were like 5 different colour ways. And I only have like 3, I think, on my island. So I want to like complete the set. I want this drink too. Little angry elephant. Okay, everything else is known territory. Goodbye. Okay, thanks, bot. I will hydrate. Very important, especially if I'm going to be talking. I see that very nice sunset in the background, so I wonder if we're going to get some shooting stars later. That would be nice. Okay. Well, I would actually like to change what I'm wearing. I dreamed up my island and it was like when I lay down in bed, I realised, oh yeah, this is what I'm going to be seen in. Yeah, they have to. Another way that we're saving the monies. Although, actually, for the first time ever, Label didn't like my outfit. She was like, well, I can see you've mixed the theme with some unique items of your own. I was like, oh, that means you hate it. Great. And she gave me 1 Taylor's ticket for my trouble. So that was interesting because that's the first time that she hasn't really enjoyed. Now, do we need any more noble dresses? I know we have one on Lady Snackling. But I wonder if we could maybe buy another one. But these are like more expensive than the tailor's tickets. So, to be fair, do I need more than just red? I don't think I do. I mean, red covers my aesthetic choices. Light up flower crown. I forgot to wear these. I bought this in each colour because I was like, cool, it lights up. I need it. And then I never wore it after. Oh, so in fact, let's change into that now. And as night falls, we shall slowly see the benefit of it. Because it's not snowing, so we don't need a hat. Okay. Light up flower crowns. Where are you? This one. I want to see how, you know, like how much they light up. I imagine they're like the boppers. So let's start with the yellow one and just see how bright it gets in night. And then what are we wearing? We're wearing a coat and jeans, of course. I'm wearing jeans. Let's choose a different coat. Do we have anything that goes with these flowers, or are they just going to shine all on their own? I have a green coat. This is very spring-like. I feel like it's not quite warm enough for just that. Here we go. Yes, a nice hoodie and coat with a nice green. And the pirate shoes. I think the pirate shoes can stay for now. And I've got my warm, like, striped socks underneath. Oh. I always make myself be way too realistic sometimes. Like, it's winter. I need to have stuff that isn't visible, still related to the season. Hey, Apollo. Look at his little soup. Sunsets just sort of reflect your heart back at you. Oh. Guessing I'm like some fancy poet. Well, that was beautiful. I'm not complaining, Apollo. Okay, I'm gonna find my... there it is. My dear anonymous reader, I was on an aimless stroll when an idea for the most wonderful DIY recipe came to me on the breeze. I'm compelled to share my recipe, so I've stuffed it in this bottle. Do please consider making it. Best wishes, Astrid. It's like the entire thing is so polite, and then she stuffed it in the bottle. I'm like, okay. Letting out some stress, are we? I think I know this. Yes. So this is where my money trees used to be. And you see the little baby trees? It's cute. Oh, I wish that, I mean, I know that you can plant them and then move them onto the beach or move them in such a way that they don't ever grow. Because I really love these tiny trees just as they are. I'm like, I don't want you to grow. Like, these could go in the fairy garden, you know? And you can shake them. I wonder if you get, like, wasps. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I don't think they're big enough for wasps, but I don't want to take that risk. Okay, let's see what kind of volcano day it is today. What do we got, volcano? Oh, it's a middling one. It's got some fire. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this glow this way, because this is actually the plain blue one. Isn't it? Yeah, this is normally blue. This is like the sunset coming through and making it look pink. Hello, Dung Beetle. Thank you for entering the scene. Use your great timing. I'm not even bothering with the snowman right now. I think I've got all the items I need. The bunny. Hi, bunny. I was just thinking about you, Cappy. Hi, Superstar. Are you here to hang out with me? Well, I mean, I'm leaving immediately, but yes, kind of. Weed. I need to. Oh, well, I tried to add a vine or something to climb this wall, but it wouldn't let me like climb up it. So I don't really need it there, but I still wanted to have like 2 ways out of every area. Because here you can see we've got the little ladder leading back down here. Lovely sunny. What do we got? Cars. Oh, I know what happened last time I played. Guess who was moving trees and accidentally broke a rock because I hadn't finished my fruit, and then I was like, oh yeah, I want to hit this rock, and I didn't like remember in time that I shouldn't do that. So there will be a new rock somewhere on the island. Let's see if it's in a place that's acceptable or not, or if it's in the middle of a path. That'd be funny if it'll be like in the way of the new path that I've created. That's another one. So you see the ones that are already established have got the little board around them. So here is my new incline coming up from the sort of festive area right into one of the did I say incline? I meant bridge. So this is our new bridge that comes out, and I made it stone so it matched all the things that were around it. The arch is unfortunately gone, the one that was on top there, because I thought that may have been preventing some of the villagers go through it. I don't know, it was just a theory. But I thought I'd just remove the risk, so. It now flows very nicely up. I still have to remember to go into this area, but there's room. And then we have a new incline. Oh, and a balloon. Hello, balloon. That'll just have to stay there. So yeah, we now have this nice little stone staircase going up. This is where the... what are these called? Swings? Where that used to be, so I think I removed a tree and put this back here. So now we have the nice fishing area still here, under a bit less cover sadly, but I wanted this to still be a seat that you could sit on. You've got this nice corner here to go up to the area. And I've changed the path to a rainbow one. And it led us right to the money. It's acting to type. Wait, I don't even have 10,000 on me. Oh yeah, I do. I guess I could just split it out from this. The way I was going to almost bury it. No. I know how to play this game. And that goes behind our house now. Yeah, so the path that used to be here is this plain white one, but what I've done is put this outside. I used to, back in the midst of time, have a path going up here, but I kind of like the non-permanent one a lot better. So this was the arch that used to be at the top of the ramp, and until I find a better use for it, it just stay there as decor. Oops, sorry bug. And these things are in the way of the incline, so I've just put them here instead. So you can have a nice warm game of Go. Oh, hello. Oh, that wasn't gonna work. also need to keep selling the fossils because they are very valuable when you accumulate a lot of them in your storage instead of selling them. Okay, so Pecan's home and Julian's out here. And not in your vacation home, sir. Hey, Snackling. I'm just making it up as I go along, but I know one thing for sure. Moving to Stellarium was the best decision I ever made, because you live here. Oh, and here I was talking about getting rid of them. Oh, what are we crafting? Palm tree lamp. We know that, don't we? Yep. One that lights up. And I can't even remember if I've got it out on the island anymore. Sweet. Alright, my inventory is probably getting full, so we need to deal with that too. Alright, Fang. Oh yeah, he was in the marketplace. Not the marketplace, the town square. Then to KK. And who are we missing? Oh, I didn't go to the top right villages. I didn't go see Leo and Marina and Wolfgang. Are they all home? They could be all home. Hello, Sahana. How are you doing? Okay, yeah, we are getting a bit full on random stuff. Colourful juice. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I'm going to put it away for now. Actually, I want to take this with me for editing. Oh, and the car, yes. Leave this out. These away. And now we need to plant our money tree before I run to the wrong end of the island with it. So I think I'll always approach this area from this side now, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Right, so we chopped down... we got the money from this one. So I'm going to plant it in some place and hopefully they'll stay in the correct order. I only have 2. I need to build up my money tree collection again. Hello, Dark School. Just having coffee and slowly becoming a person mood. I wish I could have some more coffee and become a person, but sadly it's 5:38 PM. So having all the coffee would not be good. Oh, okay, I think that's everything I wanted to do here. Let's hop over to Halves Island. Have a look at these items. Wait, I said I was going to go visit Marina and that lot. I've also slightly changed this reception area. We have a nice ash tree, I think, and a nice carnival fairy-like thing which will light up later on. And a little banner. And I made this easier to walk around because I think the villagers were struggling a bit. But thank you for being here. Again, all these festival things look best at night, so I've put this balloon back there because that's on Red's Island, so it lights up like a little beacon when he wants to travel in. And obviously all the glowing moss will glow. Alright. Nope, that's not what I wanted to pick. Apparently we have a pumpkin now. That's the one thing I don't need, because I found a pumpkin island. So I was like, yeah, I don't need that. So let's pick all of these. and water just the top ones. I mean, I guess I could grow pumpkins all the time. I just liked how they looked when you had a row of them and they had only one on. And that's how they're like dormant until next fall. That's how I like to keep them. Me, so sad that I can't have all the coffee I want in the afternoon evening. Someone else, just switch to decaf. Anyway, it's so sad I can't. See, I used to have decaf all the time. Oh, we found the stone. Here it is. In the afternoon, but since it's still got caffeine in it, I think it was probably the bad choice. So now I just like avoid it completely. Did Rhonda have her real house on your island? Is she the one with all the shells? I think that was Rhonda. I think everyone except the first three have their real house. Alright, do we keep this here? Can I live with this rock being here? Because I broke one by accident, so... Or will it annoy the heck out of me? Hecky heck. I'm undecided. Like, it could be worse. It could be worse places. So I think I'll leave it there for now. But also, look at this cool shiny cave that I now own. I put it here because this had some Christmas decor, and I was like, I don't know where I'm going to put this cave. Look how shiny. Ooh, look how shiny. Shiny cave of shiny, and you can customize it. So you get different shiny caves. It doesn't do anything, unlike what I discovered in Happy Home Planning was the shiny pond, which kind of does a little magical effect. I was like, this just glows, but it's still cool. Mysterious shiny cave. So I've put the minecart next to it because it's like, yes, we went in there. Got our shiny rocks. Alright, hi Marina. See you snuggling. How are you, tentacles? Let's make today our best day ever. That's a lot of pressure, Marina. It's a tall order. Alright, you do your workout. Wait, can I? There we go. Alright, is Wolfgang visiting Leo? Because he's not out here. Oh, why do I have my PlayStation controller here? I don't need this right now. I mean, I always need it, but I don't need it right now. Okay. Hi. Hi, Leo. How's your fabulous self? Always a pleasure to have you stop by the Chalet de Leopold. Back when I was in the business, as they say, it was also always so hard to find good talent, as they say. What is this sentence, Leo? What is this leading to? It's like when I was a news anchor for a brief period of time. There was only one person at the station who could style my hair just the right way. And it was me. Oh, Leo. Leo is never leaving. But I will redesign his house. I will do that. I will do him that favour. I will give him a nice pear bed and all the pear furniture, because it's got to happen now. The meme needs to live. Okay. Wait, I've already been down here. Yeah. So I think the only thing we need to do now is go to Halves. I think I've been everywhere. I haven't seen Wolfgang. Yes, let's put away these vegetables. Don't need them in my inventory. Now the talent lives next to him. We do have some recipes to do. I should do some more cooking at some point. Hold on. I didn't check this side of the beach because I already found my bottle on the right. But run, run, run. Okay, I'm happy. There's nobody here. Oh, And I didn't go here because there's obviously a fossil. Nope, a gyroid. A spikenoid. Whomst is the spikenoid? Let's place them. Alright. So you'll notice, by the way, now that when I access this, the decor has changed. I've put the bonsai table. And we have a new friend on the right. They are little bouncy glass jar. I've got another one of them right at the top left of the island where the hammock is. Next to the bamboo speaker. But yeah, so that's the view we have now. Let's put the spikenoid in action, see? Oh my god! Do we have one? It's a little frog? It's kind of cute, but kind of terrifying. It's, I don't know how I feel about that one. Let's take a little look in the customization table. Oh my god, little pan. Yeah, I think it's meant to be a frog, or at least that's because it had the green and it automatically made me think that. But it's got a little skirt as well. And it's got the little cactuar pose, so I guess it makes sense that it's spiky if it's a cactuar. Oh my god, so ominous, yeah. I don't know how I feel about it. I'll keep it in my inventory and see if it adds to any of the songs we have playing. If not, I might just leave it in front of the shop. You found your fave gyroid. Oh yes. One of the options has red eyes. I wish to partake of your goods and services, please. I always clicked I want to go to work. No, not yet. We will soon. I can show you all the things and we can find some new people to design for. It's going to be fun. That's why I didn't want to spend too long in the first bit of the game, because you know me, I'll look up and it's an hour of stream. Well, I mean, it's already been 47 minutes, so we're doing well. Arfoid, like Arf he borks. I've never seen that one. Cute. I'll have to go visit you. Hello, I'm just checking on my pizza. Thanks. Alright, is this... It's Saturday, so there shouldn't be anything new, I don't think. I think Kix was on my island yesterday, but I think I have the stuff that he had. 4 that I want. Yes, you had this. This is fake. This is real, but I already have it, so I could buy it and donate it to somebody, I guess. And see if tomorrow he'll give me like a different offering. This collective's gonna be nice in spring. What's your order? Okay, we'll start with the car. Alright, Dark School, have you seen that I have this item in my inventory? It's perfection. The colour is void. And I'm just like, yes, this is everything. It already cost me 300,000 and now he wants 1,200. 12,000 to modify it, but we'll see, we'll see. I do like the black, obviously. And the wealth just being a gold car. I think actually we'll leave it black. I do like it. Because we can add it to the kind of parking section I have. Yes, the names. I like how they've named it like how cars actually get named. Alright, we'll leave that one as is. What's this fun? Oh, somebody gave me this. Was it? I've forgotten already. Ah, that's okay as it is. Oh, okay, we have math, blank. Oh, I think I do have this because I remember the language arts and I think it was the right hand side. So that's sad. So I now have to duplicate 2 rights. If you paint it red, it goes faster. Well known fact. Was I your biggest fan? You might as well do the stage while we're here. So I have a green one. I have the red one that was in front of the bridge. I have the blue one that's in the top left. Maybe I don't have the pink one, but I thought I needed... No, I do have the rainbow. That's in front of resident services. So in fact, this is the colour I need it to be. So sorry, Cyrus, I don't need you at all. Bye. Let's get our fortunes red. I don't think I need anything from Sahara. That's why until the early 2000s it was more expensive to insure a red car. Yes. We have money in our pockets in case we have bad luck. Shake a tree, bells will fall. Strike a rock, bells spring forth. Travellers flock to discover an island's wealth. Your luck with money will improve. Nice. We'll have to shake trees and hit rocks. After we get back from work. Remind me that I need to do that. Thanks, Katrina. Bye. Let's go to work. Yeet! Indeed. I'm gonna work. So yeah, I can't remember if you were here when I said this, Dark School, but we can get Fang onto the vacation island and design him a house if we just invite him. So I don't know if and when we're going to do that, but I have already done it with Julian and it was a success. So I wonder who will be on the island today. This is exciting because you get to interact with villagers who aren't your villagers. But you can also like use amiibos to choose who you have, all this kind of stuff. You came up with some recipes. Well, you get to see my school because we're going there right now. I might need to remodel the public areas because now that I've seen them in use, I've already had to remodel it once to move the podium. Wait, why is Wardell just... I mean, he is a walrus, isn't he? So I guess that's why he's by the water, but... Pillars and island counters. Yes, please do. By itself, it can deeply affect a room with its solemn presence and gravity. But when you connect it with some partition walls, you can do amazing things. Look at those right angles. Next, the island counter. Just like with the partition wall, you can use it to divide up a room. Unlike the partition wall, it's short, you can divide a room but keep it feeling more open. Its island counters come in 2 heights. Ooh. Oh, I like that. I do like that. But why are they called island counters? Like, you can surely put them anywhere that isn't an island. Mermaid. What can you make when you collect pillar to partition wall? Everybody? Right angles. Gold star. Oh, thank you. Looks like you understood perfectly. Next question. How many different heights of island encounter are there? Everybody? 2. 64, not 69. Oh god, don't stop with this praise. $42. Wow. That's how I imagine Wardell speaking now. He's a wheel. Oh, does this mean we can make them in our own house though? Because that will be the ultimate benefit. Huzzah! Oh, I actually do want to modify the cafe because I thought I designed it okay, but no music is playing, so it's really creepy. And they seem to stand around the entrance and not let people really in. Learned recipes for a pillar and 2 kinds of island counter. I wonder how I should use them. Alright, let's see who's around. I know I need to change my work outfit, but we'll have a look around first. You've got some solid luck. The other day I was coming up with a new strength routine when a great DIY idea hit me instead. I got super psyched about it and I had to share it with someone. I really super hope you use it. Secret Mega Builder Bam. A vine crown. Ooh. Yes, I want all the vine and glowing moss items. Oh god, it's the toilet. Is this the toilet guy? I think it is. I think I've had some of these appear before. This place inspires me. I feel like I could write an epic poem or develop an exclusive new fragrance. If I had a vacation home nearby, I could stop by here whenever I feel like it. Lounge. We have a Buzz. I think Buzz is on Urban Bohemian's Island, I think. You know, I misread that. I said, I like to think I know a thing or 3 about vaccination. You know? I was like, me too. Oh god. Let me offer some advice, Captain. The absolute best way to spend your time on vacation is to waste as much of it as you can. I know you, Bettina. What would life be like if I could relax here like this forever? It's hard not to dream about that. Admiral, I reckon everyone around these parts has a vacation home, huh? Maybe I ought to be a little nicer to him, seeing as we might end up becoming neighbours. Maybe. Oh, look, another duck friend. Joey, oh, I should go look at the resort souvenirs. It's been a while since I bought a thing to throw away later. Meow. But yes, this is our cafe exterior. I'll show you the cafe in a bit. So the front part of the island is filled with birds as well, but like people who are potential clients. At the back you've got all your current previous clients just chilling, enjoying their life on the beach. They're doing a dance led by Mr. Money. And there's Julian, look. Julian has joined the crew. Feeling attacked by Joey. Look, Dark School, we have a new grumpy wolf. Called Chief. Floating on the waves, enjoying the breeze and soaking up the sun. I should have done this years ago. Dark School's like, please give me this friend. So look, well, first of all, please perceive his toe beans and tail. But he's actually like a fox. Like, it's the wolf design, obviously. But it reminds me of a fox. So it's like kind of cute. Beans. Yes, beans. Look at these beans. Toe beans. And he wanted garage space for my pals. So it looked like this. Let me zoom out a little bit. If I can remember how. There we go. So we'll take a look at some of the houses. I won't obviously go into them, but the more you learn with this DLC, the better you can make the spaces. So this one, I think I could probably do better later on. So let's come out of this. There we go. Resort life is turning out to be something real special. Anywho, what brings you here? How are things? Things are great. Having a vacation home has even got me thinking of calling up some old friends. Please do. I want to meet your friends. So this is the duck that I almost didn't get, but it's so cute. Molly, what's on your mind, Crackety? How are things? So they have a vacation home, which is actually an office. Just so you know. Let's have a little look while we're here. Little preview. It's a publishing house. So, yeah, it just looks like an office. Oh, almost lost the game there. Maybe now I'll master the fine art of singing very loudly. Okay, let's have a quick look at Julian. I'm a pretty casual horse, but I feel like I should stand up before we chat, Starlight. So it looks like Julian will just hang out permanently, even though he's on our island. He'll kind of be magically on the work island when we go there. Thanks for helping me out the other day, Snackling. I don't know if this fully expresses my gratitude. I thought I should give you a little something at least. Voila! Starry Skies Rug! Thank you, Julian. See, Julian's coming through. He knows my taste. He knows what I want. I did say in Twitter that I kind of designed it for me. So I actually have a picture of the outside for his preview, but I couldn't choose between the two. They were both very good. But do you see he has this like dramatic giant vine item that I also want? Dramatic glowing pond and all this other cool stuff that I'm like, yes, I want it. But I do want to go in and visit his house later. Alright, so we have these. the person we did do on the stream, which was Marlowe. Resort life is turning out to be something real special. If it weren't for you, I literally wouldn't be here. I mean, you could still come back without my approval. This is Deirdre, who wanted autumn-themed place. Again, I have the outside. And the inside is a bit... it's just like a forest, I think, really. I kind of thought that building vacation home would be a little much, if you know what I mean. I really had it backward. Turned out it's kind of the best. I mean, why wouldn't it be the best? I guess because you have to pay to maintain it, but... She wanted a coffee lover's place, so I've got the little anime sparkles around the central coffee machine. It was very important. Mermaid darling, what is it that I can do for you, Bo Peep? Every day I spend here is a precious treasure to me. One day, to be displayed in the Museum of Memory. Anything at all comes up at the vacation home, I'll be sure to ask your expert advice. Alright, we do have more people, but I think only a certain number hang out. But the thing about the cafe, and why I left it to last, is that it mixes new people and existing like people with vacation homes. So Bruce wanted... What was his theme? His is, you can see his is quite early on because it's very small. Because one of the things you develop is they allow you to expand the rooms, so you can see all the small ones are the early ones I designed. I think his was board games and snacks. I think I've covered that theme. I wish it allowed you to save a picture of the outside. Well, I mean, you have them in your photo album, but what I mean is feature it in the guide. You can only choose one picture. Let's steal a few vines while we're here. We did get a recipe after all. Whee! So yeah, eventually I think we'll get these items available to craft. I don't have them yet. Look at this pretty sunset. You can actually see the sun under the horizon from here, which you can't do, I think, on your own island unless something has changed. For this exact time of day. I could be wrong. Just steal some moss. And the vine I just used. And the one next to it. Alright, bye! Okay, so now we can go to work. So this is the school. Wait. Let's go to the cafe first. Because I want A, a little preview of who's in there. And B, you can order from the menu and take the food away. So it means you get new items if you don't have them already. So Alice and Pecco are people I've designed for, and then when they said, oh, choose from like who's going to be your staff. So they're my staff. I see another lion. So he's new. That robo crocodile is new, and this wolf is new. This one is a current resident. Tasty food makes everyone happy. You never see somebody get angry about being happy about food. I guess you're not wrong. Oh, it doesn't give me their preview, which is interesting. Oh, Alice. Alice. Alright, so we got an extravagant meal, which looks like salmon, miso soup, sushi, rice. We got this I received from the sky, I want to say, the other day. Alright, colourful juice I just bought at Nooks. But the currency on this island is different, so you pay with the currency on the top left, which is pokey, not bells. And the pokey you earn by doing your job. So, iced coffee. Okay, I don't think we need any of these as much as I would like to eat them in real life. And I did put a chair here because obviously I feel like, you know, having worked in both retail and food service briefly, like, yes, please give me a chair. But it turns out the customers like sitting on this chair, so when I remodel I'll have to take it off. I'll have to take it away. But you see what I mean? There's no music playing. It's just slightly odd. So when I remodel, I'll also add music. Wait, let me lie on. Rex. This place full of tasty treats, and it's always busy. Sometimes it's so busy I get in lots of folks' way. And this is... oh, let me turn the camera around correctly. Dell. I always get nervous when I need to ask something of the staff. Once I've plucked up the courage, they've always been top-notch. Gronk. And this very tired-looking friend over here. Kyle. It's nice to have a moment to myself away from all the paparazzi and the fans. It's one of those... okay, that was enough time. Bring on the paparazzi and the fans. Oh dear. So we're spoiled for choice. Oh, sorry, Alice. We're spoiled for choice today. See you next time. Alright, before we get into it, I'm going to take a very quick break. I'll play a trailer and then we can get started. Let me sit. Let me not sit in the way. Let me sit where I'm going to be sitting for work in a bit. Alright, see you shortly. Hi. Oh, it's tentacles. Nice. Oh my
My poor PS4 was trying. It's really trying. You're not a salmon, you're a human hand. Raven is like, I don't care that I'm big. This is my spot. It worked, but at what cost? It's a flying pig, get it? Whee! Listen. Wait a second. Listen. Thanks. Whoa. we just became one with the plant life.
Hello. Your timing. Welcome everyone. Sorry for that. We have I was just doing a quick BRB. But hi. Hello. How was your stream? Can we get a shout out if we haven't already? Welcome. Sorry, I just sat back down, so I'm a bit all over the place. No, not at all. It's really great to see you. We're about to start some Happy Home Academy designing. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm a variety streamer. We do lots of chill games and some RPGs as well. I am going to quickly continue my break just for one more minute. But welcome, get comfy, and if you need to self-care after your stream, that's totally understandable. I will see you shortly. Okay. Hello. Thank you for sending the love to the chat. Me back at you. But thank you, Art Girl Rosie and Jinx and Soul Wives. It's good to see you all. And Schmooples. Did I miss anyone? Maybe. Sunhaven. I don't know what that is. Are you enjoying Sunhaven? It's so much fun. Love to hear that. Oh look, it's the left-hand side of the whiteboard. Oh, we can buy the other half. Hi Mermaid, it's good to see you. Let's... Look at this map! Look! We need it! I need it! I need it. I need to buy it. Look, I'm even wearing my pirate shoes. Do you not see how fitting this is? It's an adorable pixel art farming game with fantasy elements. Well, that sounds great. That sounds like a very good segue into this. 27 and... I was going to say and a half. That's not a half. 27,900, but that's worth it. Oh, there it goes. There is the key and wallet holder. That's very cute too. I think I'll just buy everything. Let's see. This is the left-hand side. Yep. Just buying all the things. This is what I mean. This is why I normally do the work thing first and then go to halves, because that means everything that I've bought from here and taken with me, I can then get customized straight away without having to make 2 trips. How goes Animal Crossing? Good. This is, I think, my 4th session of this DLC, but it's only my 2nd time I've streamed it. So I'm going to show off some of the designs that I've done, and then we'll actually design something new. Do I want this lamp? I don't know. I think the others can wait. Let's start work. Thank you, Soul Vibes. Always good to see you. What are you working? Oh, I changed up my work outfit. So first of all, I've changed it into a dress. Shocking, I know. And I have some leggings and some comfy Converse adjacent shoes, legally distinct, and a tool belt, and the flower, and the glasses. So I had the big hat before. Now, they did say that I had to craft upstairs. Let me just check out this new content that I have just unlocked. Red. Exposed. Yes, red. Red shoes, red tools, red dress, red flower, pink flower. Did he put them directly on my phone? Yes, so I think we should be able to make all of these back on the island as well. But, oh, I don't think I can access my materials. I can get them out, but I don't think we need to do that right now. We'll see how they work inside the houses that we design, because that'll make it really easy for us to see the customizations available with it. So, okay, I think I'm ready. Let's stop procrastinating. Are these chocolates? I want this chocolate. Please give me chocolate. Hey Milan, welcome. My Twitch didn't like raiding and stopped working. No. Welcome. Red shoes, red dress, red car. Okay, let's choose a victim. Or we can visit somebody we've already designed. I do want to show off Julian's place, but there's others. Let's look at the app and I can show you everything that I've done so far. So these are all the houses we have. Do we have... Just zoom in, yeah. Okay, good. So Julian is our latest victim. He got the Cloud9 chalet. So it's all stars and it's kind of sky themed as well, I guess. Stars are sky, but you know what I mean. That's the outside, so we could visit so you could see what the inside looks like. Thanks for the raid, Jinx. I hope you have a good self-care. This is a park for the peckish. So I made it a nighttime one, even though that wasn't one of the wallpapers that she wanted. I was like, I don't care. It's going to be at night. I don't know why, but it's a nighttime picnic. We have the tiny publishing house. It is indeed tiny and is a publishing house. It has all the office essentials. Chief, garage space for my pals. As we go like to the right, all the houses will become smaller and less interesting featured. A little slice of fall was nice. You've got a little vegetable patch on the left. Lots of mushrooms, lots of autumn colours. I enjoyed this one. Alright, the beauty salon. I actually do want to visit this one because this picture of the outside doesn't show you all the stuff that I put inside. So that's on, also on the list. um, Zen Resort. It was Pico's house, a hut in the mountains. So this is the preview we didn't get when we spoke to Eric in the cafe. So mountain hut. I went back and redid Sprinkle. This is something I think I talked about. Is that Sprinkle was one of the very first people we did, and I wasn't happy with their place, and it was also quite small. I kept the room a bit smaller, like I didn't max out the size. I just wanted enough room to not be unhappy with it. So I shuffled a few things around, and now this looks like what I think it should have looked like at the start. Coffee place, coffee lover. So many of my chosen villagers, like without me knowing, ended up wanting antique furniture. So there's a lot of people with antique furniture. Okay, board game palace. That's what his was. Antique cottage. This is Alice's. This is very cute. And she was playing the piano when I was taking screenshots. It's very sweet. But again, you can see. So this house had antique stuff. The movie star mansion. We made his like dark wood, I think. So I made hers pale wood. And then the coffee place, I made it like black. Because I was just like, I can't have them all the houses looking the same. And these were all the ones we did on the last stream. So let's visit. Who did I say? Yes. Visit the beauty salon. So this is Pango. Pango's in Cypher's island. I remember because Cypher is very fond of the catchphrase that they say, which is snoof. It's so sweet. So you can see the outside is full of butterflies and springtime, but that's not what the inside ended up looking like, which is why I brought you here, because when I saw the items and the wallpapers, I was like, ooh, we can do something different with this. But I just love, because you can see on the map that this particular little bit of the area of the world had butterflies on. I thought, oh, I wonder if that does mean that they'll be flying around. And they are indeed, look. So they are on the map. So you can see where I've placed people. Most of the islands are summer biased, but you can change it, which is what I think I did for this one. Was it this one I changed? I think it was, yeah. This wasn't originally spring, but I wanted it to be. So you can see we've got lots of interesting spaces we haven't yet filled, so I put Julian right up here in the ice next to the Castle of Cold. I felt like he needed his own island and that it needed to be icy. But back to this beauty salon. I have made a nice fully featured place. Let's talk to Pango first. Hello, we're just looking. You don't need to worry about remodeling yet. I'm living the vacay lifestyle. Do you need me? You look like you've got something on your mind. How are things? You can tell she's like Bunny. The island I live on is totes my favourite island I've ever lived on, but this place is great. The air here is so refreshing. Does the resort add air flavouring? Is that a thing? If so, I want a bottle. Okay, so we've got some nice little sun lounges out here, a nice pool. We've got some, what is it, Rose's little afternoon tea. A little Pisces lamp. I can't remember if this was originally in her requirement. There must have been a reason I put it out here. So I made the outside all pink and stuff, and then you go inside. And it's still obviously a beauty vibe, but ta-da! It's got like the orange vibe and very little pink. So, is there any music playing? No, I think when you're designing, there's music playing. I think that's the problem I had with the cafe. So I kind of assumed that if I didn't put music on, it would just play a default. But it's turning out that that's not the case. I need to learn from that mistake and make sure if I don't like the music they like, just to put something else on. Because now we're in deathly silence and it should be nice little music playing. So here we have our reception desk. You've got a nice guest book. Yvonne can argue scented candles are air flavouring. Yes, just don't eat the candle. You have a first aid kit, some tissues, things that your staff member might need to hand. Over here you have some nice relaxation beds. Oh, she was like, excuse me, this is my salon. I work here. And there's her certificate in the background to prove her credentials. So you've got some nice places to rest. Will you please... There we go. Please demonstrate, mermaid. So maybe this is also where you might get a massage treatment or something. I don't know. Over here we have a nail bar. So once again, you can... Inside. You got various selections, various colours, some magazines. You got some fruit and water over here, some little makeup tables, vanities. Then over here we have another bath, some lotions, towels, and your bathrobes. You've got a nice toilet, shower, wardrobe, everything you need, I think. All we need is music now, but I was really happy with how this turned out. I was like, well, I'm not going to redo the outside, so I did add some touches of pink where I could. So I made these little lights pink and put some pink flowers. But other than that, also Pango's wearing pink. But yeah, it ended up looking completely different to what I thought it was going to be. Given how much perfume some people in the world have been wearing lately, I think there's a lot of air flavouring. Thanks, Pango. I think we're leaving now. I'm heading back. Stop by again, Snoof. Let's see. It has a very resort spa feel. Thank you. I think that's what I was going for. All the sort of natural colours. Welcome back. That's actually because I know you can travel to places via talking to Nico, and Nico's very cute, so let's talk to him so he can take us to Julian's. I think because this place is set in summer, the sky is always lighter than it is in like your own island. Before I listen to what everyone says, because I just had a preview of what he said, and he is the toilet man. Let's speak to Nico. I want to visit somewhere. So now it's as if we'd opened the app, but just we're going to pretend to interact with someone first. It already knows we want to see Julian. Was there anyone else I wanted to visit? I know it was definitely Julian, but... Look! This place is just amazing. Here we are at Julian's vacation home. Hello. This matches his outfit too. How is your home? There's nowhere I'd rather spend my days off than here. This is how we're weaning him off Stellarium, is if he has this place, he doesn't need to feel so clingy to ours. Not that I have very many days on, but you know what I mean. So look at this. I need it in my life, and it comes in 3 colours. One of them's like, the two others are kind of both green, but one of them looks more like a toxic pool than the other. And then you've got this giant vine, like almost tentacle-like, just saying. Also, I placed this asteroid so it looks like it's floating above the pool, but it's not. It's behind it. But it's a trick of perspective. Then you got some lights. You got this nice bunny figure. But it doesn't do anything, sadly. And then you've got this mirror, and then you've got more vines. I kind of did the effect where it's like coming through the floor. And you can also colour those up into different... I wonder if it still says Julian's house. No, it's not letting me click on the door sign. You enjoy your soup, Julian, and your stars, and, of course, I chose the time of day so that the moon would be visible, so it's always visible. Alright, let's go inside. Let's go. So this Okay, first of all, check out this music. This was his preferred music. So I gave him 2 really bassy speakers so that it would come through. This is the starry rug he gifted me, which I'm really happy about because I didn't have it. I want the cloud floor. But one of the things they've added recently is the ability to change. So obviously you can change the lighting, yeah? But you can also choose different colors. So this is actually a blue light. I mean, I know it sounds obvious now that I'm showing you, but it took a lot of tweaking to get it to look perfect. But yes, this pool is just, it's like you having it outside and you're having it inside, and look at the glowing effect it has on it. I don't think we can clean now that we've set up the house, so I can't show you, but when we set one up later we can show you. So yeah, so this is the latest one I've designed. I'm very happy with it. I kept adding stuff like this vase wasn't in his design, this bath either. Neither was this, like, these food items, but I just, well, if you're gonna sit there, I shall sit on your throne. But yeah, he one of his like core items, because they request like 3 items, it was his piano. I was like, I didn't know you played piano, sir. Which I guess is why there's a little piano in the theme song. Obviously, I cannot play the piano. One of the things I have, because this is like the biggest room size you can have, so obviously I kind of didn't even fill it. I just left some space. So even he likes the pool. And I also gave him a bed, that wasn't required. But look at these star hanging drapes, and obviously there are fairy lights all around the entire room. So designing this made me very happy, and obviously this pool is making him very happy. He's just gonna keep pressing it. Yep. There we go. It's such a mood. And he does have some of the zodiac items, because the thing about his island home is that he has all of them. Like, I only put some of them here. And look at the back of the Gemini cupboard. It has its constellation on. The Aquarius one doesn't have it, and I don't think the harp has it either that I've seen. So I think the Gemini one just has that much spare room. Oh, it's on the front too, I think. Hard to see. Yeah. The front has the actual shape of the twins. And I did have him with the crab table, but I was like, I don't like the look of it, so I just gave him a plain table. Hello, Komodo, welcome. Oh, how are you? How's your day been? How are your kitties? Sorry, I'm like asking you all the questions. How are your kitties? How are you studying? I just happy to see your commands being used. I'm gonna hydrate while Julian drinks his soup. But yes, let's actually design something on stream. Let's choose a person to do the design of. Spent the day banging, screwing and hammering. Well, that requires a fan emote. Oh, I did not mean to turn off your fairy lights. I shouldn't be able to change your house now that I've designed it. There we go. And there's tiny touches of green. Look, here's the vine thing we just learned. Little. And of course, Julian's photo, which we don't have in real life, but I put it next to the door for all of my designs. There's a message written on the back. Born March 15th, which means it's coming up soon. Pisces. Favourite saying. Oh, that's why... Oh no, that was somebody else who had the Pisces thing. Never mind. Favourite saying is, never trot when you can prance. Oh, Julian. Alright, bye. We're leaving. You just enjoy that bath. We should leave. We're heading back. Goodbye. Fish first. These are Pisces. Fish first, then chaos. Alright. Welcome back. Leaves immediately. Let's do some actual work. Okay. So we have, I want a cool cabin where I can relax on hot days. So maybe it's going to be like ice cream themed. Got Toilet Man. So the thing is, Val did this so beautifully that I don't think that we can top Val's design for Toilet Man, and I don't want to try, so. I want a home that's toasty warm even in winter. So this is the opposite. They want all the warm things, all the fire. Ah, an old-fashioned place where I can enjoy tea. That could be cool. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. Scrap all those plans. We're gonna have cake. Oh god, this one wants coffee. I want to do all of them. Iced latte while taking a bath. Interesting, interesting. Alright, let's see what the cafe customers want to do. And then we can pick one. Hello. Alright, let's go this way. See what I mean about it's a bit hard to navigate the entrance because I tried to make it like where people would go in and go order and stuff, but it just turns out they always stand here. And anyway, alright. You want to climb mountains and take in pretty scenery. Okay, look at his face. He just got to the smut in the manga he's reading. You're already a customer. You want... I want a place to show off my exquisite lighting collection. Okay. And you want... I want to feel like I'm on a grand sea voyage all the time. Okay, we're doing this one first. But we can still go back and do others if we really feel strongly about them. Tell me about your grand sea voyage. I would like to know more. Despite the fact it's a crocodile and you terrify me, I will put this aside because also part of the reason for choosing people is that you end up with the items that they have for future houses. So you will get access to items you like. So you have to choose something you want the sound of. You like the sound of. Let's chat. Tell me about your grand sea voyage. Did you wave at everyone, Komodo? First time I sat down all day, we'll enjoy some chill. I'm glad that you can chill. Alright. So we gotta give him a good sea view. Oh, yeah, his only specifications are the palm tree lamp and the life ring. Makes my life... Well, the only obligatory ones. Of course, he'll have a bunch of other stuff that you can choose from. Alright, something with a nice sea view. So this one has a pier, which I think is very appropriate because he's talking about a sea voyage, so that's where you can moor your boat. However, there's not much room outside that house, and I reckon you probably won't have a very big house either. So that's tricky. Alternatively, what else do we have? This has the exact same amount of space, so probably not this. This also has a pier, but I'm drawn to this because it's obviously this group of islands and then nothing on the left. I feel like this one is, again, thinking of practicalities when I shouldn't be. This one's like in the middle of a bunch of islands, so it might not be convenient. I mean, this one's just a deserted island if you want that. This one already has a palm tree on it. Ugh, decisions, you see. Decisions we have to make. Yeah, so I'm thinking either this port, pier, whatever, which is, let's see, peak season summer. This one also summer. This one also summer, unsurprisingly. It's between those three, I think. Because what's this? Yeah, these are okay, but they're in the middle, so I don't think we need to worry about them. Yeah, definitely not any of these. What do you think? D1, D7, or G7? Or am I overthinking? D1, your port instincts are great. Just ordered pizza because I'm so not cooking tonight. Okay, that's fair. Okay, I'm gonna go. I will go for D1. Thank you, Scribbles. Yes, because he has two piers. So one is going to be for his boat, and one is going to be for Paradise Planning when we rock up in our boat. Not bad. I'm really starting to look forward to this Gronk. Del, is that like Del Boy? That's a very different character. We found an excellent location. Okay, she says this every time. Huzzah. Oh, meanwhile, our boat is not even moored where the pier is, but that's okay. Huzzah! So you get to see the design process now. Now, I know from my own island that you can put designs on the floor, so it should let us put designs on the floor. We can also choose the season and time of day. I don't mind leaving it on this season. The only thing it would affect is like trees you place, but there isn't really much area here for me to place anything. So time, we could make it morning. So he's about to set sail. That could work. Obviously, hold on. Why is this view so... 1 second. There we go. Let me see the sky, jeez. Okay, so we've got morning, which is, I like. Obviously got very, very early morning, pre-morning, pre-dawn. During the day, got a nice evening where he's just come home from sailing. Oh, wait, look at that cloud. Look at that sunset. That looks very sweet. So it's either morning or evening for me. But we can always change it whenever. So let's just have evening for now, and then... Oh. I haven't made any of my islands like raining yet, but I think we could. Not this one necessarily, but you know. Okay, let's design the exterior. Right, can you have a bigger house? No, he can only have one of the first 4 styles. I do feel like this first one could fit. We can also modify the roof and everything. Something weatherproof. It's got to withstand the wind. Is it too cliche to make it blue? Trouble is, when you make it like sunset or nighttime, you can't actually see the colours of the house very well because they take on the hue of the sunset. Okay, sidings. We have panels. Oh, this looks a little smarter. And then we have the brick trim. And another striped one. Hold on, what's the difference between these two? That one's like wood slats. And this one, again, I can't tell. I'm going to have to change this time of day. Also, the window shape is slightly different. Okay, I'm going to stick with the blue and white theme for now. So we've got a rustic door. I feel like you might want one that doesn't have glass for it, just for maximum insulation, even though it is summer. Oh, but consider porthole. I do like the look of that. Okay, we're going with this. And finally, a little wreath. We've got a couple of new ones. Look, this is new. We didn't have this before. Even though I just put a porthole there, if we put this down, it'll cover it. Look. Rip. I like this, the nautical vibes of the shiny shell, but no, we'll just leave it. It's not necessarily, mandatory to have a wreath. What kind of pizza are you getting, Komodo? Not that I'm getting hungry or anything. Alright, so what can we put down out here? Fence and some path. Do we have anything? Obviously we have Stellarium. Oh, I didn't mean to actually select it. We could have mermaid scales on the pier. I don't think that will look very well. I wonder how the one I already have looks on this one, because I measured it precisely to look good on my island, so yeah, it doesn't line up here. Sad face. What else can we do? We have space. We have water, puddles. That's not exactly a path, but... Meat feast and a pineapple one. Chicken wings. Oh, you're starving. Well, I hope it's speedy, delicious, and nothing is missing. Okay, what else? I know I don't need to spend too much time on this, but still. Bunch of Christmas designs. Alright, I can probably leave the piers until later on. I don't need to worry about them right now. So, what should we put? What is his order? Let's find out. These are the things that are suggested to go in his island. What does he have the throne for? This is what I want to know. Elegant sofa. I feel like this elegant stuff is new. I've never seen this before. I mean, this kind of feels like it should be on the Titanic, which is probably why it's in his collection. A yacht. This will take up half the space, look. Oil barrel. Wait. Is this like a smaller version of the one we have, or is this just the same? This is a smaller version because it's not as big, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong though. It's a shame we can't put stuff on the cliff, because some of the houses you can access the upper parts. Because this is obviously... Yeah, it's only going to be on at night. It's going to shine right in your house. But it's a very cool effect if we can leave it going. When does it, in the morning, when does it turn off? Right, it's already off then. Oh wow. It's just Why is that not shining? I guess it only goes until midnight. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a shame. Well, anyway, it's fine. We all know what lighthouses are. That's we can leave it. There we go. Let me move this yacht. I guess this we could pretend. Oh, we can't even. Oh yeah, we can. We could pretend this is one of those runoff piers. You know, the ones that slope into the water that you can then like sail straight from. Hello, Nissenby. Pirate King Crocodile. I mean, why not? We could do that. We could put it on the pier. Let's modify this. Let's design it. So obviously the one on my island I made red. No one say anything. I need to figure out what his personal style is. I think maybe this. That looks like some luxuriously varnished wood, if I say so myself. We can put a custom word on it. We can put, I mean, there's only the top half, which makes me sad. We can have Solarium branded boat. Tentacle on the boat. Could it be anything else? Coffee. Rainbow. It's interesting that it allows you to put your custom design but not any of the patterns. That's odd. Alright, I'm just gonna go with the tentacle. Just a little nod to our channel. You can barely see it anyway. Okay. The life ring out. Oh! Look at this double-edged sword. He really is a pirate. We chose well, because here's the antique map. Oh, his house is going to be fun. Let's finish with the outside and do the inside. We can always come back out here. Because you will have additional items for inside. All the stuff that can hang on the walls, the wallpaper, the stuff that can hang from the ceiling. Alright, okay, well, let's come back outside later once we know more. I don't know why yellow, just I guess I'll change it later. Let's go. Pirate crocodile, indeed, a pirate robot? I still haven't figured out if he is a robot type or if he's just... Are those markings or holes? Because it looks like they are like air holes of some kind. And he has got like little seams, so it does look like a robot. Anyway. Life ring. Okay, cool. And here's where the magic happens. Let's have the room size maximum. We want to play in this one. We just want to make it as big as possible. Seeing as we don't have much room to play with outside. Windows will work out when we have our wallpaper up. Red carpet to go in? I think so. And yeah, you can have the room be lit in so many ways. So this is why I chose like these pale blues for the icy ones. But we could have some fun with this later. Let's leave it plain for now. Alright, show us what you want. Show us what wallpaper. You can now find pillars and island counters under... Wait, I get it now. When he says a cabin for my sea voyage, he literally means this is his cabin on the ship. That makes sense. I just realised it way too late. This is his captain's cabin. Okay. Wallpapers. So he wants this. No, we're not using this. A, because we can do better, but B, because this is one we used for the movie star guy. This, no windows. Just annoying. Alright, a nice ocean horizon. Sea view. Very tempted. I recently acquired this. Dark School kindly gifted it to me. She's like, oh, I'm sure you have this. I was like, I don't have anything called Sea View, and no, it was brand new. Our underwater friends. Oh, is that it? I would have thought that he would have the pirate items. You know, the pirate wall like I've got in my living room. But we don't have access to that, I don't believe. But they do add more like little things that aren't in their preference, but that doesn't mean you can't use them, you know? Do we have anything exciting? Like, for some reason, they've just added a bunch of Easter Bunny Day stuff. I like how he nods. This is not what you asked for, sir. Oh, all the fruits have been added. Gold screen. See, where's the window ones? Bamboo, forest. Ooh. Hold on. Wait, let me turn the lights off. Is it glowing? I feel like it's not glowing enough if it is. I really want to see it. I think this lamp is intruding on our light explorations. Okay, that's better. I hope you know this is like the rest of the stream now. GG everyone. See, so none of these have, look how pretty this is. None of these have lighting, and they're not bringing in the outside light. Okay, please, Mr. What's your name? Dell, consider a mermaid wall. It fits with the theme. You can have all your underwater treasures in here. Just saying. Yeah, the pirate wall isn't here, so that's a shame. Okay, so enough of that. If I had to choose anything, it would probably be the sea view, which means our lighting needs to come back. So this is his pirate deck, not his cabin, but still. Look at this. Wait, this actually looks like you're part of the sea. Does it work for this one too? Less so. This one actually does look... Okay, we can definitely work with this. Because we can use the dark square tiles like I do in my upstairs spa to do a deck. Like, you know, just copy a bunch of these. You know? And then we can have the rest of it be a pool. Because the life ring is now floating. I don't know. It's just an idea. What is this? What is it meant to be? I don't recognize what it's meant to be. Just green. What are the other options? A ship deck, yes, yes. Simple blue or a common flooring. Okay, none of those are really interesting as this. Though I expect I will change my mind afterwards. I will go back to the ship and make it something I can actually place items on, because it's going to look a bit weird with the water. Okay, what else do we have? All the sailor... Oh, I thought, what the fuck is that? And it's him behind the item, swinging his arms. I was like, what the hell? I've never seen that effect before. I think we also need to dress him up in one of these snazzy sailor shirts if he's not already wearing one. So hanging, we have a birdmobile, mobile mobile. Birdmobile is like Batmobile, so not that. Wall planter, world map. See, I have a lot of experience in building all these maritime type rooms because I've already done it on my own island, so I feel like I'm repeating the concept. Because my right hand side room was originally a pirate captain's cabin. Okay, I think we're gonna have to get rid of the swimming pool theme, sadly. But I can keep the sea view. Right? Yeah, I think these are meant to match actually. Look at this. The colour is the same. Actually, hold on. Select them all. Look smarter, not harder. Wait, why? I'm like, work smarter, not harder, and then it doesn't work. It won't let me select rugs as multiples. Well, that's sad. Oh, the bot has decided to put all the messages on at once. Missed one. Okay, we happy with this? I guess. Because otherwise it's an indoor one, and that's gonna feel a little constricting. So we'll put his bed or whatever on this. I always end up putting my like design beds on the right hand side. I don't know why. That's where I put them for so many of my designs. Do I want it next to this sea though? Or do I want it next to like here? The bot's doing a wonderful job. Dear Mermaid, thank you too. Oh, thank you all. Yes, past me program things that past me would like future me to say, but I don't always remember. So I'm glad it's working. Okay. I know he wants this. Oh, we can change the design. Hold on. There we go. Tropical, cute, cool. I like the gradient of this. I love a good gradient, me. So this one would look good in the icy places. So I think I'm going to go with this one. I need to turn it on so it actually looks properly now that I've finished messing with the light. There we go. Okay, let's start placing all the things. So we're going to have all of the elegant items because these are new to me. But we're going to have to change the fabric. Yes, yes. Ooh. Fancy. Blue roses, pink roses. Could have any pattern we want. That's dangerous. I obviously am partial to this. This is like a dusky rose. Gold, white, botanical. I love a good gradient, me, thank you. Oh my god, we've got 111 quotes. How did that happen? It's true though. You look at my channel art, my emotes, there's all gradients in there even though they're too small to see. Alright, so I think we'll keep them gold. Yeah, all the others are not as fancy. So now, any Dragon Age fans, you do know that white and gold is the theme for Starkhaven. So I'm just like having ideas for a completely different house design using this. So I won't use that. Okay, I'm going to see what everything looks like with this Damascus red because it just looks great. Oh no, I need this one. We can start placing the items, then we'll rearrange where they actually go. Fancy. Alright, we shouldn't need to change the dresses, although because they don't have fabric, we could actually just make them like dark brown for a bit of visual. Nope, I was wrong. They do have cloth. Look! As if by magic it appears. Okay, we'll... Do we like that? I don't think I do. I wonder if we can just have the gold in there instead of the base of the item. They kind of match, just in an opposite way. You're still waiting for the pear uwu. Albert, my time at Portia, this would be as smooth as a water troll's, but why is Portia so cursed? I'm asking you. Why is Portia so cursed? Oh wait, this is, there we go. Alright, shell table we have. This should be outside. This should be outside. I mean, I guess we could pretend he's looking out to sea, but it would be better in the actual outside. Surfboard. Mysterious wooden box. What's in the box, huh? We want a label. Let's have it matching. Not matching, but complementary. So we've got some fake notices. Oh my god. This isn't Julian's house, because one of Julian's items was the unicorn plushie, because he's a unicorn. I thought that was cute. I didn't put it in his house, but I was tempted. Do we dare make everything tentacle branded? It doesn't even look good there, but you know. You could have a shipment of coffee. This is acceptable. Why not? Let's have a shipment of coffee. Signpost outside. He loves... Specifically, he likes curry with rice. So we'll put one portion of that out somewhere. Gotta have this sword. And the map. Oh, he likes that. This is the music he wants, but also we can change it. Shell lamps, I have so many on my island. But we're just gonna shove everything that he wants and then place it nicely. Ooh, you know what I haven't done on my island? Is like make these brown lamps. This could be interesting. Let's get a couple of these. One moment, please. Excuse me, you're coming through. Oh shit, I can't move it. Oh, there we go. Surely this chill wave is relevant because he's, you know, on the sea. Ship all the coffee. Over here, please. Oh, you can have it in the map. That's why it's there. I approve. Let's see. Brown sword. Blue. Gold. Gold and black. Damage. It's really... For some reason, the way they've lit it, it's hard to see the detail. I mean, I do like the basic one. But then again, this is very fancy. I'll go with this one. So much gold in this room. I don't know where we're going to place it yet, but it needs to be underneath the light source so that it looks as shiny as possible. As long as this isn't the 29 antique map. Alright, let's make it a pirate ship. Yeah? Or should we keep it a trading ship? That's what I mean. Sometimes what you do inside then informs what you do outside, so there's no point spending tons of time outside first. Let's make it a pirate ship. Okay, so like I said, we'll put a bed. Because I'm going to make an accent wall. Because I do feel like this looks out to sea, so this bit by the door should not. So let's make this the solid wall. We can make it... That doesn't make sense for being the outside of a ship, so... This possibly could do. Let's see what else do we have. Anything better? Like this maybe. One of these. Do you have anything like this kind of wood? Maybe? Sort of matches the floor in a way, so I feel like it would be the same material the boat, the ship is made out of. This is kind of too bright. Yeah, let's go with this. It's in the back, so we won't necessarily see it much anyway. But I feel like the bed could go have some security behind it. And you can at least see the design. Hold on, let me see if the gold design changes. No. I do like how it gets defined with this one because you've got two different shades of brown, which makes it look really pretty. In fact, let's do that. Watch me change the entire suite of furniture now. That sea wallpaper is familiar. Yes, you did gift it to me, so I have it on the island as well. Okay, where do we want the living area? I guess do we want it in the same place as the bed and stuff, or just have it on the other side as a sort of complementary, so you can look out to sea type thing? I do need more lighting on this side. How big is this footprint? Oh, it's 1.5. That won't fit. Nope. Damn you. Not sold on that, to be honest. Also, there's this really huge contrast between this fanciest, most expensive thing and this like plastic tree. Maybe we should put that outside the front of the house. I feel like that would fit better. Okay, so some of the concepts I had in my other room were, because I think this barrel is in the corner. I don't want to replicate that room completely. Whoops, did not mean to do that. I thought there was a barrel that you could modify, but it's not this one. This one's just one design. Alright, actually what you need near your chair is your food. So let's put this over here. And then put this dresser at the foot of your bed so you can get changed. And it also matches the design. So, oh, get over here. That looks very weird. Okay, I guess you're not going to be able to face the sea, but you can look over the side. That's going to be enough. This goes over here. The chair looks very small. Like, I know it's obviously narrower, but why does it look like a little kiddie chair next to this? It's like hiding behind the barrel. I think you should eat off this. I think this should be your dinner table. But then again, it's got coffee on it. It could just be the coffee table. Alright, we're running out of furniture. We've got this massive room and we've already placed everything in one corner. Is this the front? I think it is. I think it goes this way around. A coffee table. I see what you did there. Yes. You may commend me as well, you know. No one's stopping you. Alright, bedside table, also a barrel. Except I've swapped my thing around. Let me move these forward a bit. That is too high to be a bedside table of any use. Alright, we'll have another coffee table. another couple, I think. I feel like I actually do want to get other furniture. I want to get a proper like dining setup here rather than this. You can have a drink or something in that one. Give me a large table. It's going to end up being the antique one, even though that's what I've got in my house. I know it. Moroccan tray table. No, we need a big table. Like this. These dining table type things. Antique. Cool. Cafe. Ironwood. Turkey day. Wooden block. Wooden log. Wait. No, this. He is going to have a fucking parasol. Except I don't think... Can I place food on it? I'm hoping it functions like that. No, damn it. I can't put... Alright, it was worth it to get a parasol though. Let's get... maybe one more? I don't know. Can we design the parasol? Yes, we can. Let's have this wood. Maybe we need more designs so that we can have like a pirate appropriate parasol, because I don't think the pattern is going to work very well with anything we have. Sadly, no space parasol for this this particular customer. Yeah, I don't think we need any of these. But we can choose from all the patterns they have, and there is like skull and crossbones in here, I want to say. That kind of looks shite. I mean, this looks very sort of regal. I know I always go to this pattern because red, but can you blame me? So that's one option. None of these, I don't think. I don't know. What is it I have in the room? I think in my pirate room, I think I have this. I don't know. I think I'll just go with the one I said. Yeah, let's just go with this. That works. So he's got a nice place to look out over his conquest. So he needs another one of these chairs. Oh, okay, we've got more coffee tables. Why don't you just have a nice... Oh, that's not what I wanted to turn. Yes. We need enough room for our characters to sit there though, so we need to move this back one space. And that unfortunately will make it look awkward. So what we could do instead is put like a velvet stool here so that we can access it from any of the like directions we approach it. This is going to be here. There. I think that somehow goes. Can have his shell speaker. Next to the bed? Question mark? Sure, we'll go with that. He's gonna be able to look out over where he's going while he's eating his morning sandwich. Got more maps. Can we modify these? Can! It's a treasure map, ship route map, or a world map. So given that we've got the treasure map already, let's do this as well, that you can have for reference material. There. You can sit there while you peruse these. I guess I'll just leave it plain. It kind of just stands out. We've got one outside. We don't need it here. What other rugs do we have? He would like us to use blue gravy rug. I don't know that I want it there. I feel like he should have a red carpet, you know? Do we have such a thing? Rugs. We've got... This one's called red, but it's very faded, which would make sense if it was on a deck. Ooh, that's a very bright red. New Year's. An exercise mat. Or bamboo rug. A red small round mat. The butt rug. Gotta know the ship routes to know where and when to strike, indeed. Okay, and that's all we have. Okay, maybe you can have some red brown mats and a bamboo one. Put these near the areas which have all the posh furniture. And then have this as the entry. Huh? Maybe? Something like that. Alright, we're gonna have to move this away a bit because I want to do more with this area. Like, where does he interrogate people? Why do we have such dark backstories for these people? I like these chairs, but you can't put them against furniture because you can't get on them. I feel like even though this is like a pirate ship, he should still have a TV because this is a console table. A butt rug. Yes, indeed. Alright, we've been going for 2 hours 22. I think we're gonna do like one house at this rate. Alright, where's he gonna keep his gold? We need like a loot section in this corner. I feel like this is needed. Have some loots over here. Can we modify the gold? No, I didn't think we could. This feels like it should be next to the bed. And you just need to bloop it. What do we got here? Let's have more of these console tables. We can put random stuff in. And we need some stuff around the center. Ah, wait. Of course, we have our brand new items we just went to school to learn about. So we've got the partitions. I don't think the pillars would be necessary here because we're going to pretend this is open sky. But we've got some partitions that could work. What are they? The low counter and the tall counter. Yes. Let's have a couple of these out and modify them. How do we modify them? Okay. 3 options. I think... It would have been interesting if they like had given us more options though, because none of these really go with the floor. They're like, here's some brand new MDF furniture to go in your ancient ship. Yeah, I don't know that this is necessarily going to work. It could work as a sort of behind all of this furniture. Just having some of the tall items as an extra surface to put stuff on. Move everything. Like that, but without the small ones. How does that look? Then we lose what I said about having the nice design on the back, but never mind. You win some, you lose some. That looks a lot more fitting. I guess we could use the small ones to look at the design, but then you can't put anything on them really, but okay. Let's go with it. We can always come back and change it. We can remodel the house. And they pay us to do it, so I just happen to have a bit of perfectionism. This will surprise nobody. So that means these lamps can go up on here too. And that gives us a lot more room to work with. Wait, didn't it like? Oh, it doesn't like anything going in half, like the half spaces. Interesting, because it's not like a proper surface, I guess. Let's have this radio like this. Yeah, that works. It's not weird. It's changing rooms all over. You heard butt rug out of context. No, I think you heard it in the exact context it was meant. Oh, okay. This is going well. I feel like this person may not necessarily have guests. But you never know. He might. I feel like this means we could put something more meaningful on his bedside table. But what? What items does he want, apart from another sword or another treasure map? A tiny duck decoy. I misread that as streamer duck. I was like, oh, a streamer duck. This one's nice. I feel like this could go in the area, like, behind as well. Or, like, as a decorative item on this side. So he can talk to it. Alright, so we've got a nice place to look out. I'm happy with that little corner. This chair and stuff, like... I'm not entirely convinced. I feel like these could be the business end of things over here. And then we can have a table for plotting. Alright, is there enough room? Yeah, there's enough room to squeeze through here. Did we put a secret? Yeah, we did. We did. Oh, we need a world map, obviously. So we can either have the blue one, this one. This is the one that I want. So this goes on the business side. I feel like it would fall off into the sea if I put that there. So let's put it next to the maps, again with the reference material. I don't know. Let's have it this way. Right, let's move this. Also decor. He can have his little pirate dreams behind his head. The little bloop of this goes in... I feel like you want it in a place where you can bloop it though. Bedside table? Yeah. Feels a bit mean to have a fish looking out over the sea, but hey. Alright, I know I said business, but I'm going to put his food there. Okay, let's put it. Let's give him a TV because why not? Why Why not? Okay. Oh, so much food. Look at this. I feel like he should be having some nice sushi on the ship. See, this is a completely different vision than when I was going in. What I thought this room was going to be. Extravagant meal. Okay. Milkshake. Strawberry soda. Can I have that on my actual island, please? Just having one of those. What else do we have? Is this way too out of place? I mean, that's why I'm doing it, but like having a bright pink TV on the ship. Maybe not. Is there anything that we can do to put in front of him? He's already got a radio, he doesn't need that. Whoa. I think that I got this from doing the cafe. I got this antique cash register. That would just look cool in this room, even though we don't need it. I think I just want to put it as is somewhere in the business area. You can't even see the chairs, it's so big. Let's have it next to the gold. This is his gold counter, or where he at least keeps his other monies inside. I feel like if you want to operate it, you'll have to have it facing this way. But then I don't like how it... There we go. 2 piles of money. So, how is everyone while I'm probably halfway through this? Nice soda. Looking good. Alright, we need some stuff to put on these end tables. Also, the fact that they're facing different ways is kind of bothering me. Even if you turn this, it doesn't match either. So I guess it doesn't matter. Ooh. I think this looks good here. I'm just going around finding all the gold items. Nice chainsaw. Can we get that in gold? Firewood. Can we have a campfire out here, maybe? Can we have such a thing? Do we have campfires yet? Doesn't look like it. I'm not going to give up hope though. Let's look down the entire list. These are all the tables, so I'm not giving up yet. You could just have an entire shell bed, but I feel like that it really is copying my island too much. Elegant dresser. Tools, trophies, partitions. Not the worst idea. Not the worst idea. Could have this on a ship's deck, but then you wouldn't be able to see anything behind it. All the stuff we've carefully been placing so far. We'd have to move them all. Oh, we need to remember to put his palm tree lamp outside again. Aw, this little sad pumpkin. He could have an Apple TV. Or a juicy Apple TV to make it, you know, not sound like you're branding it. Bubble machine. Okay, okay. We have a wood burning stove. Effective outside, not as much, but you know, it would still be Count as fire to have the firewood in. Oh yeah, I got this recently, by the way. I got this yesterday. That's terrifying. I'm gonna take that off. Oh, there we go. Leaf campfire. Nice. I'm gonna put something under it so it's not like burning on the deck of the ship. But maybe he just likes to live that dangerously. Oh, there it is. Wait, we could even have the big one. It's not on. That's unimpressive. Okay. It's a shame that from this menu you can't activate things that I know of. You can't just say, what does this look like when it's been pressed by pushing one of the buttons, but you can't. You have to walk up to it. I mean, I don't know which one of these I'm going to use, which is why I got all of them out. Also, okay. Let me just activate this so we can move it while it's on fire. Maybe we could just put it on top of where it should not be. It kind of does look like a grate but it's completely different use for it. But actually, it fits so well that I think I might just keep it. This one is good too because it's got the stand. I feel like that's where he might like, I don't know. Who knows how he gets his gold. We imagine it's really cold out at sea, so he needs this to keep his feet warm. But more and more, the more things I put, I'm like, well, what would this look like if it was nighttime? And thus changing my entire, you know, plans for the sky. Like, let's just preview the starry sky again. Here it is. Obviously you lose the sea view though, so that's unacceptable, but I still want to just vibe with it for a second. Okay. So we have the warm light of the sunset. We did say it was sunset, so it could be this. Got a bright daytime. We also have our special custom lighting. Like, is he approaching the end of the world? And if so, how intensely is this end approaching? I feel like even this yellow is too green because it's directly shining on the blue walls, whereas the main lighting that you can choose that's warm doesn't do that. It actually looks normal. So I'm gonna keep it sunset-y because the outside is sunset-y. So okay. What else do we need? Let me just sit at this table because I wanna. He's just staring at me. I'm just like imagining this was my parasol. Sword, hello. Doesn't do anything exactly. You know this spins. There's my money. Alright, Mrs. Bloops. Yeah, alright. So far, so satisfying. Oh, we need to place this. I feel like the scales would belong next to the gold. Alright. I am once again changing my mind. I'm once again asking you to forgive me. This all belongs over here. I guess... How many chairs do we need? Maybe this could be like your one dining for one dining table. It's a bit uneven from this side. So maybe... This doesn't make any sense. I Maybe he just doesn't eat today. You know? Maybe he just doesn't eat. Does that line up? No. Okay. Alright, we've made some progress. I don't feel it's finished, but we're getting there. Because the thing is, you can't just say, oh, you know, it's in progress, I'll come back later. No, they're literally just standing there staring at you. And once you say you're finished, they immediately move in and they're like, oh, this is wonderful. So I can't, like, give up halfway through. Let's put his picture on the wall. It's a requirement for us. No. On the wall, I said. There we go. What else have we got? I guess because this is a solid wall, we can put all the wall stuff on this side. Fish. Fishing goes to here. They're gonna make a noise unless we turn them off, so let's turn them off. Let's have the fish on this side. Map. Wait, let's have the gears above the door. That means we can manipulate them. Look how shiny they are. We can have this next to the bed. There we go. And this above the thing. We can modify this, right? Yes. Fishing. Longevity. Bounty. Oh, he'll definitely want bounty of the sea. Yeah. He's not interested in the fishing aspect. He just wants his booty. I mean, his bounty. Can this fit above? It can. I feel like he has many maps, but also he can never have too many. Let's have one of each. One on each side. For symmetry. And then this can move over a little bit. Okay, okay. It's not too bad. Except we're going to turn that off because it's annoying. Good, good, good. Actually, I mean, yes, like personally I don't want the noise, but it could signify some kind of noise of things happening on the rest of the ship if we're going with that fantasy. I'm like, what is going to help the client be happy? That's what we need to focus on. Okay. Let's get you some clothing. Yay, hello. We can dress up villagers like this. Where'd the sailor stuff go? Wait, does he have a little captain's hat he can have? Look how tiny it is. It sits behind his eyes. I did not expect that to be a minuscule hat. Maybe not then. See, this is full size. It's just falling off the back. Have I even made this in real life? I'm not saying anything about the pear hat. I just wanted to show it to you for reasons. Oh, okay. See, this now looks like this is maybe what they are intending for him. Because look how cute that little sailor's hat is. I'll have to just choose the correct colour. I feel like this one goes well, but okay. He can have this, which will lead us to what he can wear. It's not highlighting the sailor stuff, so I don't think it's like a preferred outfit or anything. But I'm gonna put him in it anyway. Where are they? Here. Sailor style shirt or a sailor's shirt? But then again, he is the captain. So maybe something a little more refined. Do we have anything refined? Young royal shirt is what came with Julian. And in the end, I didn't get him to wear it. I'm not seeing anything really that like jumps out at me as wanting to put on this guy. Sadly. So we'll just... You can't remove something they always wear. I wasn't trying to remove it, game. I just wanted to choose a different colour. I mean, he does have red on him. Why is this highlighted? I think we'll just go with the normal sailor theme. Okay. He just looks a little out of place with all his opulent gold and red, and then he's just in a blue striped square. Okay, what else do we need to place? We could place the captain's hat on there somewhere. And apparently the captain's head. I mean, this is his dresser, so I guess the captain's hat could go there. And then I like how it's put relevant items. So underwater goggles, wave print socks. They're very cute. Water shoes, a coconut, a fishing rod. You know what? Let's have a fishing rod so he can fish. Even though I said that he wasn't gonna. He has to catch his supper somehow. Let's put the fishing stuff over here where we've got room. Please point to the sea. Whoops, I'm too far. Okay. I feel like maybe he needs another... He can maybe operate it from this chair, like just about. We can pretend. We can pretend. Let's have the coconut. Yeah. Where's his food store? After I took away his dinner, where is his actual food store? I guess next to here. This is where he catches his fish, where he eats his... drinks his coffee, looks out over his conquests. So I guess maybe some food over here. But the thing is, we can't walk over them, so we... Oh yes, we can. Okay, cool. Because they're a consumable item, so you can place them anywhere and not worry about where you're walking. Alright, I think maybe we've got something at least as a starting point that we can go back and improve later. I feel like out of the items he's given me, I've put a bunch of them down, so he shouldn't have too much to complain about. What else have we got? Wooden boxes. Alright, I did want to work on the outside though, so... Let me put down one of these. So he can... Oh, we won't be able to get to the chairs then. Okay, we'll go back to the plan of... Actually, there's room here. He can seek out his new conquests with that. This can go outside. He's not going to have a lighthouse on his deck. That would be bad. Sun lounges, no. The only reason I didn't give him the throne is because I just gave Julian a throne. And he already has, like, he doesn't really have much room for it, and he already has this fancy chair. So... I hadn't talked about this item before, but, you know. I feel like this obviously is very a nod to Mario. But then there's other designs for it, which is very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Sun lounger. Wait, this parasol. Can you modify it? Yes, you can. I do actually have this on my island. This particular item. I feel like you could have fun. Wait, it does the alternate. That's really cool. So it gives you the alternate, what do you call them? Leaves? Not leaves, but you know what I mean. Sections of the parasol with the pattern and with the complementary colour. Nice. That could go out the front too, although we're running out of room. I mean, you could have more swords, but... Okay, I think we're just going to hand it in, as this is our homework assignment. Hand it in as is. What is this? Do we need this? Did it go under the bed? Oh no, we've already got a red rug here. I guess this tropical rug could go here. This is actually one of his preferred items, so we could try to use it at the very least. How does that look? Not the worst. Alright, I think I'm done tinkering. I know I could do better, but let's just hand it in as is. And see what he thinks. Hey Felis, welcome. I'm like, oh, I need it to be evening like outside. Why has it gone dark? I thought we had it like this. Yeah. Just here, please. Alright, we need to add a bunch of stuff. Could we put the lighthouse at the end of the pier? Would that be weird? You could have one for the boat and one for the lighthouse. Which is the opposite of what they are intended for. However, I feel like alright, I'll have one accessible one and one inaccessible. I don't know if they've done something with the perspective of this pier, because look, to us it looks straight edged, but compared to the lighthouse, it's like tailing away the edge. So I'm like, what is going on with this perspective? Okay, let's also place the stuff we said. Possibly the parasol. I forgot how little room there is out here. Yeah, he doesn't have that many demands for the outside world, so let's try and fit all of that. Wavebreaker. Give him a nice little deck chair, which hints at the inside opulence, because the outside certainly doesn't. We made it all kind of blue and nautical, and the inside is not at all. You kind of want to get as much sun as possible, so not near the cliff would be my guess. I'm gonna face the water. This can just go in the corner somewhere. Can we modify this? No. This is like, this is where you just yeet off into the water because it's hanging off the edge. I love it. Okay. I want to change the colour of this now. I feel like the wooden bridge would buckle under the weight of this brick lighthouse. But we're not going for realism here. Let's change this house though. They're just the colours of it. I mean, it's meant to look like... There's no way we can make it look like a ship, but at the very least we can match the colours-ish. It had like this sort of ashy wood kind of thing. Maybe not like that. I wonder if one of the other house designs has one that matches better, because this is a bit dark, but it gets the vibe of it. And then burgundy echoing the Damascus colour. Maybe something like this. Do we need door decor? We can have a gold. Yeah, this kind of crest can be in gold, I think. Gold and silver. That wasn't the porthole though, but we know the porthole is there. We feel it in spirit. Unless we do this. Wait a second. This is in gold, right? Yes. Oh, ash brown. Just what I was saying. Okay, that's perfect because it lets the light through. I'm happy. We can also move the the house, but there's not much place to move it to, game. I guess we can move it a tiny bit to the left and put the lighthouse behind it. This pier is here. Oh, and another thing we have to do is put in his key item, which is this palm tree lamp. Let's design it how we said we were going to, which is this tropical one. Where should we put it, friend? There's not much room in this island. Okay, that can go there. Will the lighthouse fit? Kind of. I guess we don't need this space for anything. We can just have some plants or trees at the back. Oh no, it doesn't want it. There's not enough room around it. No plants for you, sir. You can have some shrubs. What can he have? Give him this. A fancy porthole, yes. Okay, so that's not entirely wasted the back of the house. He has got some greenery. Which you can't get to, but hold on. Let me test the walking around of here. So I can get past here. It's very awkward, but I kind of feel like I don't want stuff on the bit. We can have like one, what do you call them? Like one square width stuff. Because then you can still run past it. Like the life ring, but not big things like this or this or this. Or this, in fact. So let's tart it up a bit with some paths, maybe. Not much room for a fence. Let's see. Let's say this to echo the ship's deck feel a little bit. Nico, I can't see. Alright, something like that. Hour and 10 minutes later, pizza still hadn't arrived. They put the order through again. The 10 minutes later, original order arrived, lukewarm, so rang them to let them know. And the fresh second order is still on the way, so double pizza. Well, you deserve that free pizza for getting messed around. And sorry that you had to go hungry. Okay, so that's enough path. Although the problem is with putting path down, it just makes the green area 300 times smaller because you can see how little of it there is. But I do feel that because it's a deck, that the deck chair should go on it. We can't get into this house. Let's forget about the wave breaker. That's going to be sacrificed. Can we get into the house? You know what? I think... Hold on. I can't tell because it's doing the thing where it blocks out where the house needs to be. What if I just gave up on this idea? Oh no, the reason I can't do that is because the house can't go far back because of this piece of cliff. Look, there is one square on the cliff. We can put like a flower on it or something. Or a life ring. Thanks, game. That's very handy. Chat about emote ideas. Do you know what I was working on today? I was in Photoshop and I was working on a peak emote, and a bit like the cry emote, if anyone wants to spam it in chat, it's going to be like peeking out of the water but from even further down, obviously not looking sad. It's going to be similar to that. I'm using that as the base, and it's going to have a tiny bit of that water along the bottom, but obviously like have some space at the top, so you only look, so you've only got like a little bit peeking up. So I'm working on that right now, and that might be the first one that goes up, but I am hoping to like do as many of them as I can, rather than saying, oh look, this week we have this new emote, enjoy. I kind of want to just say, look, here's all of the new emotes, enjoy. But knowing the pace that I will be able to work on them, I might have to do them one at a time, sadly. But thank you all for spamming the emote. Perfectly illustrating. Yes, okay, this is fine. Should we have a bit more deck over here? I feel like the only reason I'm doing this is because the path starts from here, but in fact I don't need it to connect. People can find their own way in. We can just do this. Do we want to curve the edges? Maybe this one. Okay, which means we can now move this back another space. There. Okay, so this deck is now perfect. House is good. Redesign this. Gonna have a life ring out on the pier somewhere. Can we put anything else that's small out here to make it look a bit more rounded design-wise? Nowhere that it isn't in the way. Maybe one of these decks is like a recreational one where you can just put your nice items on. But okay, I think we can say goodbye to this one. What I really want is when I speak to him after, it's like, hey, would you like this sword? It's like, yes, I do want the sword. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Jess, thank you so much for that raid. Vampire Survivors. I have heard of that game. Welcome in. How are you doing? Just Beast raid. Excellent flailing. Flailing is happening. How you doing? We're in the middle of the Happy Home Academy, no, Happy Home Paradise DLC. I've been doing this house for like 2 hours and I've just about finished it. Oh god. I do not wish to perceive. I do not wish to talk about it. I don't know, this is so extra, but I feel like it's possible to have this. If this is one space back, you can still get to the pier. It's a bit awkward though. Just working on the outside before we finish it up. And there isn't much room to work with, honestly. I mean, he could have a secret treasure map or a treasure stash at the back of the house. Like, now you have a path going back there. You can have some gold hidden at the back. And you could have a nice little... I can't put anything up there. Another sword, yes. Let's have another sword with another treasure map. Oops, didn't mean to make it blue. You could have a non-shiny one because obviously his good one's inside. And then what else can we have hidden in the backyard? There isn't really anything else. A barrel, maybe. We'll just be repeating what we did inside. But that's okay, it's not the worst thing. We can have the sword peeking through. Maybe. Oh, don't move the entire house, please. You can be like, is that a sword? Yes, it is. And you can't get to the gold. Wait, how do we do that? I did not know you could do that, and apparently you could all along make a diagonal camera move. Whoa. I think it's only in Happy Home Academy though. I don't think you can do that in the base game. Yeah, I want to be able to see the sword, so let's keep it there. Okay. Anything else? He does have one on the ship, but so it's not the worst idea to have one outside. Wait, we didn't even take a picture. We need to go back inside to take a photo. So let's talk to him now so that he can activate that cutscene. Alright, I think we're done. Let's go back inside. Only 2 hours. I worked on one all day once. Vampire Survivors is a serotonin insert machine. Good. I feel like the music isn't very inspiring anymore. But I've locked it behind a different item. So unless I swap them around, I can't activate. And then we can't bloop, which makes me sad. I'm gonna leave it as it was. It's fine. Alright. Wait, I need to show you the polishing thing. So you can make them shine like what do we want? The sword. You can do this, but you can also choose different effects. Little hearts. I love the names of these. Okay, we're gonna read this out. Sparkle Blast. They look like, they sound like My Little Pony names, some of them. Pitter Pat. Dizzy Spin. They also sound like what the goblins talk like in Final Fantasy 14 a bit. Space Blip. Drip Drop. Fuzzy Bubs. Now, Fuzzy Bubs is my most recent favourite. I used it on Julian's house. Gloom Swirl. Chatterblurb. Flutterflap. I haven't tried Flutterflap. I don't think it's appropriate for this one, but I want to try it. Bobble Shock. Stress Buzz. We don't need that in our lives, thanks. Zapomatic. Berber. And Steam Shine. So clearly in this case I do think the sparkle for the sword is the best effect. However, wait, we can do this in our house too, so maybe I'll go to my house and do that. But then we'll be interrupted by all the villagers, so that's the only thing. Tag yourself, I'm Berber, I'm Fuzzy Bubs. Let's see what I would be. I think... I think I'm Space Blip. I just don't know why. Anyway, it's a delight. So yes, the sword is the highlight of this room. I know we could do better, but I want to move on, so we're done. We need a break. Can't help. I can't. I read help because he said help, but I was going to say I can't believe we only did one. Because I will have to not... Unless the person that replaces him on the island is exceptionally interesting. And that's the trouble with this. Is that can and does happen. Show the sword. Ooh, that's a cool view. You like that lamp, huh? Oh, he likes the picture of himself. Okay, my bad. I feel like we ended up making the back wall more interesting than the outwards view. You are Space Blip. Thank you. He's like, the only options we have are photos or we're leaving, so just want to do things a bit. I think that's just his resting face. I was a bit concerned for a while if he was doing some kind of emote. Oh no, he was. Okay, we'll have fun. I think you'll be very comfortable here. Look. Go sit. Yeah. Wait, what was that noise? Oh, it's his movement, I think. He's like a robot-y friend, so... we didn't take any additional photos. Because I think that one was pretty cool, right? Let's maybe do one more. I wanna have the sword in it, definitely. But we've got a lot of cool stuff in here. So let's... Yeah, I think the thing focused on the world map a bit too much. I'm like, yes, but shiny sword, please. Focus on the shiny sword. Right, let's get out of the way. Alright, he's half asleep. Oh, I mean, centered like that is not too bad. I mean, I can't center it anymore. I literally can't move the camera left, which is annoying, so I'll zoom out. Let's do a frame. Yeah, every time he stands still, he does a little clunky noise. Ooh, sharp. Sharp is nice. Cinema. Oh, cinema is the letterbox. Pop. Pop makes the wheel look very good. Oh, soft. Alright, these are all the creepy ones we don't want. He's so happy. I love this for us. I'm caught between Sharp and Pop. I just want him to play with that thing. It's so funny. It's a mood. Alright, let's do one in Sharp. And let's actually... Can we... Oh no, can we not turn... I think it's only in handheld mode where you can do the like Dutch angle thing. Happy Crocobot. Yes. Because I feel like that would maybe make it a bit more interesting. He's still playing with it while staring into the camera. Okay, well, I guess we'll just leave you to it. Bye. I'm leaving. Anyway, the important part is the main purpose of doing this room is to get all the cool items. So we're gonna have the sword available, not in our island yet, but we can have it on other islands. Yay, you got monies. I think we're done. Until and unless we find a different villager that needs our help. Let's go see who's replaced the croc, which will determine our fate. Now, how glowy is this? Sorry for the banging. I've like got my drink right next to the mic. I apologize. How glowy are these flowers? They're looking pretty glowy. All right, you were here before. You were the one that wanted something. Oh, the cake. He wanted a bakery. Dang it, I am also tempted by that. You wanted a tea. I can't remember all of these. You wanted the toilets. Oh, has he been replaced by anyone? He was inside the cafe, so let's see if there's anyone new in the cafe. Yes, we have one more new person. Bubbles. Okay, so this is a bunny type. This tea is way too fab to be just leaves in water. What's the secret? Do you think they'll tell me? Alright, I think we can safely leave without talking to anyone. Hello. Poor Alice. I've put her to work in this cafe now. I feel super bad because she's just like having a time. I'm like, Alice, I will pay you to sit on the beach. Please. Oh. Let's just double check there's nothing we want to take with us. Because I bought... Did I buy the iced coffee? I can't even remember. Anyway, these all look amazing. Alright, bye Alice, don't work too hard. And this is why I want music in this, because I can't edit it unless I officially go in and remodel, so... Alright, bye. Alice, capitalism is not worth it, take a vacation. Yeah, I did a lot of houses off stream, so that's why I've got the cafe unlocked. Once more summary of what I did before we head back. I don't know why it cuts the music to go into the menu. I guess because it's playing different music. So yeah, Julian got his dream home. Wait, didn't we change? Oh, dang it. I took the picture, but I didn't change it. Heck. Oh well, I guess this is the picture now. I was so excited about it that I forgot I had to set it. Cloud9 Chalet, a park for the peckish, tiny publishing house. One of the things that is concerning me, well not concerning me, but look, it says 1 floor. I'm like, are there houses with multiple floors? Is that something we unlock? Because that's going to be exciting. You also have the multiplayer, the one where you can see other people's designs. Yes, I don't know about anything else. Beauty salon, Zen resort. Oh, too quick. the original Castle of Cold, which was upgraded slightly. Coffee lover, board game. And then this is what we did last stream. Cool. Alright, let's head back. And I think you've seen the facility, so you don't need to see the pictures of them. Okay, right, bye everyone. I'm going home. Bye, Nico. What did we buy from the resort place? Because do we need to go to Harv's Island again to get it modified? Got the left hand of the chalkboard. We had a treasure map, but I want to keep that as is. There was a third thing, but I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna have to look. Oh, what was it? The key tray. Well, that can just stay as is, or we can probably modify it ourselves. Let's go home. That's what I meant. I'm looking forward to getting that and checking out other people's designs. Yeah, I will definitely do that at some point. Sephiroth at it again. Project Freedom, Alice. Don't live to work. Right? Alright, back to Solarium. It's not good to spend more time at work than you do at home, so welcome back everybody. Solarium. I want to change the flower crown to a different one. Wait, we need a KK Slider concert, so if any mutuals would like to visit and wave light sticks while we listen to KK Slider, you're very welcome. No, this is not where I change clothes. Silly. Enjoy pizza, Komodo. And enjoy pizza tomorrow, because you'll have enough to keep some in the fridge. Alright, headwear. They're a bit further down than I remember. Okay, so we want the blue, the pink, or the purple. Let's go with this. This will glow nicely, I think. Oh yes, look at this, especially in winter. Oh, it has post. Pardon. Scribbles. Thank you for the art. Yes, that's the beauty of being on someone else's island and they already have the art. You already have the art that they're offering, so you buy it for them. And Phil is one of Scribble's villagers. I should make pizza as well. Enjoy. Hi Malik, welcome in. Oh, we've got maple jam in. Is she like competing with KK or complimenting him? We just don't know. Wait, that was the wrong one. I wanted a thinking. Do we even have the thinking one ourselves, or is it just the villagers? I would love to hop over and jam with you and KK, sure. Do you have a light stick? If not, I have spares. I'll open up to friends, and anyone who wants to join can join in. And then I think we'll probably wrap up after that. Unless the stars are doing their thing. We'll run around and check if Celeste is on the island. Sweet. So if we're friends, uh, feel free to come on over. I will retrieve my light stick, even though my head is already glowing. Hi, Panther Lily. How are you doing? Okay, I want my colour changing one. I think it's this one. Okay. Oh, by the way, one of my newest items is this dice. And it actually works, which is just the best. Although sometimes it just hops over. And it doesn't look like it's working, but it is. Oh, we haven't done our boat trip yet, so I can probably do that off stream though. Because I need to remember that just because I finished something on stream doesn't mean I finished playing the game. It just means that I'm done talking. Oh, I matched the moon. Well, obviously, like, we know that the singular of dice is die, so it's quite alarming in your inventory where you just get the word die. Like, okay, thanks. I'll just put that down on my island and not in storage. Aw, I don't often see people sitting here. Hi, Maple. You know, I felt a way about that. I matched the snowflakes too. See, I'm enjoying this colour probably the most. It's also, I don't know, like luminous, bioluminescent seaweed mermaid adjacent. Who do we get? I'll hydrate during the arrivals. And I'll find a different place to put my drink that isn't near the mic. That would have been the smart thing to do. Just having a little chair boogie. See, we're both very enthusiastic. You are a creative enthusiast. I mean, I'm also that, but I'm also the seashore enthusiast. Huzzah! All in blue, and as we know, you will be matching Fearless. I'm still a competent coconut. But I'm glad that you can all be here. I really appreciate it. Oh, looks like someone else is on the way. Incoming. I hear footsteps. Haven't done this for a while. On stream, have a series of people arrive. I really appreciate you all. Late night egg? You've changed it just for this, haven't you, Dark School? You wanted me to say, oh, Dark School is lawn clippings, and then to turn up and not be that. You? Moi? Nah. I do enjoy the egg. We love egg. Thank you for egg. Also, late night is very descriptive. Aww. Look at your new haircut. It's adorable. We're gonna have to get our coffee going. Alright. Hello. I like how you have your sword. Very good. Very, very good. Do you want a light stick? Because I have a spare. Ah, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Wait, wait, wait. I gotta do a thing. Alright, I will grab one for you. Important business. Oh no, you misclicked in the Dodo dialogue and starting over. That is very annoying in the game. I wonder if there's anywhere that you both need to see. That's new. I think you've seen it quite recently. Wait, Fang was right here and now he's not. Let's go see Baby. Let me drop this for you first. One of these days, what I might have to do is see if anyone wants to hop on voice while they're on. Elusive egg. Well done, Felis. I appreciate you all. We don't have an egg command, do we? I don't think that we do, but we should have one. Fortunately or unfortunately, I have not given the mods the power to create commands, because then chaos would reign. I had to. Understandable. Excellent. Oh, how cute. But we are innocent. Yes, Komodo, very. Oh, soon this little icon is going to change from winter. Wait, where'd everyone go? There you go. Alright, important business we need to address. We need to have a coffee, and then we need to see Fang, then we need to have a concert, and then we can see if there's anything else we want to do while we're on the same island. Hi, Bladders. I think by default, like, if you have people over, there won't be anyone in the roost, right? I imagine. But I don't know with this game. Welcome. Have a seat. I match the decor here. Look at my green coat. I like the little bell. Yay! Thank you for representing mine. Wait, that wand is adorable. It's a little flower. Seat. I will pay. We're fighting over who's gonna pay. Okay. Did he not? Is he not allowing us to pay? Can we not have coffee at this time of night? coffee? No coffee? Sir? We I love how we're all like, please give us the caffeine. Give him a moment. Oh, there we go. I've never tried put it on my tab. I want to do that as well. See what he says for that. I keep forgetting. Yes, look at all these delicious coffees. Enjoy. Someone was trying to sneakily pay by emoting. Oh, really? Thank you very much. You can pretend it's tea if you need to, or chocolate. We're not adorable at all. I don't know what you mean. Wait, let's put some nice filter on it as well. Not the creepy one. This is like a dream sequence, this soft one. These are all the creepy ones, so let's skip past those again. I think let's do a nice pop one. There we go. Shame the coffee cups are empty. And also, I know that we can turn the camera in here when we do handheld mode. Loop. Look at you adorable peeps. Look how cute you are. Ah, Nick's trying to run away. I chase you. Wait, I need to be in these, so let's set up a tripod. One. And let me change it so I can be in it. Can I move? Oh, heck, I'm in the wrong menu now. The fisheye is a bit much, even if I am mermaid. This is what I was looking for before. We've had some spiked coffees. Are you hiding behind Nick? Yes, let's do a nice pose before. I mean, behind. I know words. Behold! Dark score your face. Oh, well thank you. This has been delightful. I shall have to find a way to send you these these pictures. Oh god, we should have done one with Brewster in the background. Hold on. Can I set up another? I think that's a little... I'm not sure we're all gonna be able to get in here. I'm probably in someone's way and we can't see. Oh, this is delightful. We've lost Dark School. There you are. My giant flower crown is in the way. Ah, isn't this what real selfies are like, though? Let me sit down on the floor over here. That's probably better. There we go. The action shot timing of that was like good. There we go. I think we're good. Everyone, say cheese. Ah. Thank you. I love how you can even control like the way your like friends direct like attention is directed by doing the whistling thing. That's pretty cool that it works on them too. All right, anyway, thank you. That was amazing. We're all caffeinated now. There's no stopping us. Let's descend on Fang. See if Fang is home. We can adore the baby. And then we can have a concert, which was the point of everyone coming over. It's a good thing I have an SD card now, so I don't have to worry about emptying out my screenshots. I can just take many, many, many. Alright, is Fang home? He is not. We may have to find him. In which case, it may be worth just doing the concert, because it may take a while to find him if he's not at home. Alright, we're going to... See, now that I've made it so that other places on my island are more accessible, now I'm like, right, I now have to search my whole island to see if he's there. Let me quickly head up here and just see if there's anyone up here. No, still empty. Never mind. Okay, I'm heading down to the main square so that we can do the concert. And let's see what kind of music we get. Oh, found him. Fang is by the moon. Oh, he looks sad. Sweet baby. Alright, I'll let Dark Skull go first. Before he runs off, Dark Skull. We can just vibe to the little, what do you call them? Gyroids. And enjoy our food. Oh, always a pleasure. I reckon if I did even more walking around, it'd help firm up my belly. Fang. You're perfect, as you are. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. No one saw that. I was trying to get my light stick out. That's what she said. Fortunately, you can do stuff like this when people are on your island. But, alright. He wanted me to be careful and let me know he'd patrolled for weird people. Or did you do the line of the craft, which is like, we are the weirdos, mister? Okay. Are we ready? Let's see what KK will delight us with today. Colour do I want? Good question, Fearless. Kind of want to match my hair thing, but it doesn't quite match, so I'll leave it on white. There we go. It's nice to be appreciated. Are you ready for the latest toe tapper from Junesville? I'd love that. Any requests? Well, surely you told me you were going to play the latest Toad Tapper from Toonsville, so that's what I want. um, what's the mood in Mermaidville? I mean, it's not that kind of blue. We are feeling good. I've got a new jam for you today. It's strawberry with pumpkin. I don't know, I made that up. You hep cats and kittens. Mermaids in the mood for KK robot synths. Ooh, this'll be something. We are nice and social disty. Yes, we did that automatically with no prompting. All the screenshots. Okay, funky, funky. I think I should do emote only for this. Enjoy. Sahana right in there with the perfect emote. Well done. I'm actually enjoying this. This could go on our island somewhere. Get some gyroids dancing to it. Love how everyone thought to use the scrolling ones at the same time. It looks amazing. What is that one? Oh, listen, be all your lovely hearts. We were doing this for my birthday, offline, off stream rather, and I'd forgotten about how the messages show up on the right hand side. It's really sweet. I will match. There we go. Oh my god, he has auto-tune on his little wolf house. Clap, clap, clap. Alright, you have your freedom to not remain silent now. My music is meant to be free, so check your mail for a fresh boot of this show, you dig? Why, thank you, KK Slider. Sweet. Alright, I don't know. I mean, this looks like it should be a perfect sky for stars. I would very much like Celeste to be here. Let's take a little tour. I don't want to like talk about the stars not being there and then miss one. Let's start on the beach on this side. I know she's not always on the beach, but see if we can find. And watch out for the spooters, because they're about at this time of day. Sometimes she's on the pier. Did you do the meteor nook? No. I mean, I did do it at that time when we talked about it. But I haven't, like, looked it up. If that makes sense. I do remember setting it all up. Oh, hey, Julian. We're speaking to you a lot today because, yes, we meet again. It's Saturday. What's your favourite thing to do on the weekend? I like to kick back and do a little badminton. Maybe spend some time eating potato chips. That second part is yes. I'm just messing with you. I spent 98% of the weekend taking selfies at like. Okay. I think maybe we won't see Celeste as a fruitless task to go find her. So, unless there's anything else anyone wants to do, we can maybe wrap up the stream, but I can leave my island open so people can hang out if they want. Oh, look what I found. Awesome. Ta-da! Thank you all so much for hanging out and making this a really great stream. Oh. You can keep it. I have a spare. I have a spare of a spare. You can keep it. I used to be on my high school badminton team. Nice, Sahana. Last time I played badminton, my mum whooped me and my ex-girlfriend without even breaking a sweat. You're welcome. Alright, I need to... Oh, Bunny. Bunny. Bunny must be spoken to. Wait, I've not made this accessible? What? She's so cute. I so had a feeling I'd run into you again today. What is it with all the selfies today? They know I've been taking a lot of pictures. This gal isn't stopping until she's taking a choice selfie with every Nook phone filter. Have you tried the dramatic filter? It can make bouldering your shot look like a super captivating moment. I've been testing it out on the local scenery. I need to make sure it won't make me too powerful. Oh, Bunny, you're already very powerful. A new badminton anime? Oh, yes. I need to get back on my anime BS, as they say. Oh my god. Oh, that wasn't what I meant. That took away from the drama of the moment, but... Strawberry cone, yes please. Trouble is, if you eat it, you become super powerful. Look, I have strawberry's favourite food. Felis is just emerging from the pipe. I was scouted to play football when I was younger. Oh god, I gotta clear my throat, hold on. I do not want to cough into the microphone. Alright, okay, I will now end the stream. Hold on, let me sit down so that... I don't know why it is that I feel like I need to sit to do that, but I do. I need to sit down so my character is not, like, falling over, which doesn't make sense, but... Anyway, thank you all so much for being here and for hanging out, whether you've been in chat or on the island with me. And I don't know when we're streaming next, but I super appreciate you. Keep an eye on the notifications and join us for more chill and shenanigans. Let me see if I can find somebody to raid. Thank you. It's been a really fun stream, and thank you for Jets and Jinx for the raids. They were really appreciated. Oh, okay. I thought for a second a villager has started singing. Look at your cuties. Not that the stream can see anymore what's happening because I've put the ending screen on. Trust me, it's cute.